be live. Okay, there we go. So, PsiPrime, do you want to lead us off and explain what we're doing here?
Hi, everybody. I'm PsiPrime Production, and I am going to be running a one-shot in a Bronze Age game. If you don't know what the Bronze Age is, it was a time when humanity had mastered bronze but hadn't figured out steel. And so there's a lot of different technologies and a lot of different ways of thinking and doing things. I put out a video on it a while ago, and, well, so many people said that they liked the idea that we're going to try out a one-shot of it. I'm going to be GMing it. I wrote this scenario entirely myself. All right, let's hand it off to Pathfinder. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your character and about you?
Hey all, so I'm Pathfinder. I run my optimization YouTube channel, also known as Pathfinder, go figure. My character is Kid Eminis, and he is a spear and shield exemplar. And he is here as a bodyguard to the Mycenaean contingent on this diplomatic mission that's almost definitely not going to go wrong, of course.
I'm just scrolling through all of the things that you have.
How about moving on next to Swing Ripper?
All right, so, hey, that's me. My human name is Sean. But I'm playing Ivo Joyreth, a animist, and the thing with animist is it's a spellcaster, so I have spells. Will they matter? Probably. But, you know, nothing's gonna go wrong, so I won't be able to use any of the fighting spells. And I am going with the Earth's Bile as, like, the primary folk spell I'm gonna try and use, just because I really liked seeing it in the Winter one-shot when it was able to hit a bunch of things for a bunch of weaknesses. I thought that looked very fair and balanced, so I wanted some of that.
So just quick tangent. I played a Pathfinder Society game with my animist that I had Electric Arc on from an archetype, and I was just opening up on Earthbile and Electric Arc, and the looks that I was getting from the rest of the table were just like, what the heck is this character?
Mm-hmm.
I've been having fun with an animist in Pathfinder Society.
Yeah, there's really nothing that surprising here. I have a shield and a hand that I'm likely going to use for grapple trips because I'm me. I tried to not build a grappler, but then everybody else built an aggressive martial, and it's like, well, what am I doing? Yeah, that's the gist.
Yeah, the nothing that's surprising is also why I didn't go much into detail in my character. It's pretty much what you'd expect a spear and shield exemplar to be. Minus, you might be surprised to have skin as hard as horn instead of having, like, 1,000 League Sandals. I don't know. But yeah.
Or the crown that just gets rid of all negative status effects, although they did fix that.
Oh, they did?
And, yeah, time to dice. Let's hear about your character.
You are muted.
Yeah, you're muted. Maybe you unplugged your mic on accident when moving it.
I'll go next while we figure that out.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Actually, before I go, to buy time, Pathfinder, which of the 3 icons is your character using? Or which 3, rather, because there's a lot of them.
True. It's Mirrored Aegis for my shield, Noble Branch for my spear, and Skin as hard as horn because I wanted to feel like Achilles. That's kind of the whole vibe there.
Solid.
That's funny because I wanted to feel like Odysseus. I'm going to be playing a fighter, but I sunk some points into int and took a whole bunch of lore skills so that I would be good outside of combat. Now, we had a bunch of... Go ahead.
No, please finish your character.
So we had a whole bunch of restrictions on character creation in a good way because we were playing in this Bronze Age setting. So a lot of times you see a fighter with a 2-handed reach weapon. I couldn't really do that. So I have a D12 Great Axe instead, but I have taken the lunge feat so it can feel like a reach weapon, and I've got slam down. We're going to be knocking some people down.
And if people question the fact that he has a great axes did exist in the Bronze Age in the form of the Epsilon axe. So it has a wooden haft and only one head, and that head is really narrow, but it is quite large.
All right. Are our mic issues resolved?
Apparently
No,
not.
they are not. Still cannot hear you, Time to Dice. So while he's working on that, Math, so they fixed the crown. Now, if you fail, if the whatever wreath, if you get a new save from the wreath and you fail, it counts as a failure. So if you're poisoned and and you get a new save from the wreath and fail, the poison goes down a stage.
Oh,
Can you hear me
I
now?
see. That-
Yeah,
yes.
we can hear you.
and that
Yes.
is decently loud volume. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn you down a little bit, real quick.
Oh, I apologize. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, no, but now you're
We
like
did
the
an
same
audio
volume as
check
everybody
just
else.
before we
So
started.
yeah, there we go.
All right, so why don't you tell us about your character, Time to Dice?
I will be playing Rudar. He is an orc. He's an older orc, and back in his time, he was kind of a big deal on the battlefield. But he's old now and way past his prime, so he mostly focuses on intimidation, using his reputation to just demoralize foes. He is a rogue, and he is an intimidation-based rogue.
All
Also
right.
using.
Is everybody ready to start? I apologize to everyone. My script and everything is down here on my second computer, so I'm going to be looking down here a lot. I'm sorry.
Oh no, not a DM who is prepared and has materials. Oh no.
Oh, don't
How
worry.
dare
I
I?
improvise while making continual eye contact. That's how you can know you're in my plans.
All right, is everybody ready?
I think so.
Yep, I'm good to go.
The dry heat of the Elven desert gives way to the cooling effect as you reach the Elven capital, a grand city of sandstone on the banks of the River of Life. As you move into the town towards the Royal Temple Palace, the surrounding buildings start becoming more and more exorbitant. One or two story simple homes become opulent structures with multiple wings and many stories. Eventually, the palace comes into view. This sandstone structure, elegant in its simplicity, is trimmed with gold and painted in white. You are well aware of the importance of this event, the first ever peace conference between all representatives of the major ancestries. In a desperate attempt to stem the seeming inevitability of war, representatives from the humans, elves, dwarves, and orcs have gathered to hash out their differences. The orcs, who have long sought a port city on the Great Sea to trade with, have turned to peace as they haven't been able to capture one through force in 1,000 years. The dwarves and elves are at the brink of war. The dwarves say the elves haven't paid their bill for the last shipment of bronze, worth hundreds of talons of silver, whereas the elves say that the payment goes to an ancient debt that the dwarves didn't pay. The humans too are worried as all of this fighting threatens to disrupt their delicate trade empire. All right. So as your chariots, this grand procession of chariots from all of the major ancestries go through the town or the major city of the capital of the elves. Again, it's in this desert, but as you start getting close to this massive river, the cooling effect from the river makes the heat a little more bearable. We can start with Mathfinder's character. Mathfinder, you are in which delegation?
I am with the humans / Mycenaeans, and I would presume that I am up front as either leading one of the chariots that I'm protecting one of the nobles in, or being like a shotgun carrying my spear and being a very menacing guard over there. Whichever you think would be more appropriate.
You're I think you're driving one of these first chariots, but it's a larger chariot and it has the one of the human delegation in it with you. It's a 2-man chariot. You probably weren't terribly happy about this, but this human insisted on being there, like to greet everybody as they came in, and to being seen.
That makes sense.
Yeah. You are in fact here with Emperor Wanax, who is profusely dabbing his forehead with a damp cloth, as he is not used to this heat. And he turns to you and he says, "Is it hot enough for you here?"
Kidemenes just looks down at his own armor and he's like, "Really? Come on." And he just gruffly brushes off the Emperor's concern.
Yeah, the Emperor takes like a thing of water out and he's like, "Well, I'm hopeful for these peace talks. What do you think? Is there any way we could hash out some sort of agreement? I don't want to commit any of our trading vessels and turn them into wartime vessels. That would be terrible for trade."
I come here to do fighting and protecting. You're here for the talking, Emperor.
Yeah, the Emperor just kind of gives you this like, "Oh, come on, work with me here" kind of look, and harumphs as the camera pans past to the next delegation to come. Swing Ripper, are you with the human delegation or the dwarven delegation?
I think that my character would have lived between both. Likely working with the humans directly for trade, but probably having more allegiances to the dwarves, given the types of spirits that I interact with.
So do you want to be with the human delegation or the dwarven delegation?
I will be with whichever delegation makes the story better or easier for you.
I like the idea of everybody having a different delegation, so I'll put you with the dwarven one.
I agree.
So you are there with High Queen Dolth Lim, who is in a very strangely designed chariot. It can actually hold 4 people. And you're not the first part of the chariot. There's dwarven chariots on either side of you, and in front and in back, protecting their queen. There's dwarves with big old bronze shields. And she turns to you and she says, I know you spend most of your time with us, but what can you tell us about the negotiating tactics of your birth kin?
When you're dealing with the humans, you need to always consider they have their eyes on the money. They can be told to do anything for the promise of just a few pieces of gold. Or, in this case, talons of silver. Sure, the only reason they're showing up is because they're worried about not being able to trade goods around.
You know, part of me wants to hate them for that, for being so petty, but I mean, look at us. We're here for the same reason. The elves haven't paid us for our last shipment of bronze.
Yep. At least with the humans, they know they need to pay or the bill comes due.
Or you need to pay them, as they've raised their prices on turning bronze into swords yet again. I don't know how much more we can continue to pay for their full plate armor. They just turn it around so fast. Takes us 2 years to craft one set. They can craft 50 in that time. I don't know how those humans do it. Maybe slightly less quality, but ugh.
That's the thing. They don't care much about traditions in the way that we do. They're more of, if it gets it done, that's how it gets done. And you know what? That's at least respectable. You can get a human to do something, and they'll do it.
You know, I have to agree with you on that. And again, the camera pans back even more to Thraben Yu's character. Thraben Yu, which delegation are you with?
I am with the elves, as I am an elf myself.
So it might seem strange, but the elves actually have, in a sign of solidarity, taken a procession, taken up an envoy in this procession, just to show that they're willing to do everything everybody else is doing. You're not meeting the elves at the procession; they are doing their own. And you are sitting with High Pharaoh Iset. His son Hori is in the chariot directly behind you, and Iset turns to you and says, do you think these humans and dwarves can hash out an agreement and see reason?
Well, I would certainly hope so. It seems like the intelligent thing to do. And then I will pat the great axe that I'm carrying with me. We're prepared for anything, of course, but I would prefer to live in the timeline where violence is not necessary. But if I have to go out into battle and obtain glory for me and the Pharaoh, so be it.
Well, at least now my bloodline is secure. And he looks back and looks at his son, who's, one carriage or not carriage, one chariot back, and he's like throwing out some cantrips to let like figments to like please the crowd, and he's really kind of playing it up. He says, thank you for coming with me in this. I know it may seem silly to not just greet them at the palace, but I thought it was proper to join with them to show sign of solidarity.
Showmanship matters in these things. Decorum and presentation, of course.
Yes. And then we move to the last delegation, the Orcish delegation with War Chief Zarad Guildhand. Who do we see with Zarad Guildhand?
You would see Rudal looking over the crowd, waiting for someone to just pull a weapon. He wears a scowl on his face, like he doesn't want to be here, and just is waiting for something to go wrong.
And Zarad, the war chief, a newer war chief, the old one was deposed, and this new war chief actually hasn't gone to war yet. He kind of did a coup, and he's the one who was pushing for a diplomatic solution so that the orcs could have a port trade town on the Great Sea. And he just kind of turns to you and he goes, well, this is certainly ostentatious. I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign.
It is troubling that there are so many people here. If things go south, we are outmanned.
I suppose if they all turned on us, but I mean, these elves have just as much reason to be wary of the dwarves and the humans. I don't think they'll try anything. It wouldn't be politically expedient.
That is fair, but they know that we are the strongest, so it would not surprise me if they were to join forces to try to take us out.
It's a sad way of looking at things, but you're probably right. Still, 1,000 years of war hasn't gotten us a trade port on the great city. We've got to try something different.
I look to the future and hope that our kin will not die on the battlefields, but that hope does not diminish my wariness.
Well, at the very least, I'd like to stop wasting money on warrior charioteers dying. It costs so much money to train those people.
Yes.
And as you come into this kind of grand temple palace area, this is kind of not the main chambers of the royal family of the elves, but like maybe one of their summer homes. It's also just a great conference place. I will shift the scene. As you come in, you can.
You need to drag our tokens out because we can't see anything.
I'm putting them there as we speak.
All right.
No, there's a map. That means combat.
So
Oh, they have red
as
borders.
you come in, your chariots are put away, all the delegations get out, and they start milling about. And the Pharaoh, High Pharaoh Iset, walks forward and says, "Excuse me, ladies, gentlemen, others, all attended people. I have an idea of how we might all come together in the spirit of camaraderie. A friendly competition where all of us can work together and overcome a greater goal. I propose a sparring match. However, each group of sparrers will be one from each different delegation, thus showing that we can work together against a common enemy and that we're not so different." And everybody kind of is like very shocked, and they're like, "Well, what is this guy doing? This is crazy." But kind of, you can see why the Pharaoh is the Pharaoh. He is pretty darn good at wheeling and dealing, and quickly gets all of the other delegation members to agree to this. They start handing out non-lethal weapons, spears that have like sacks of buckwheat instead of spearheads, and like clubs wrapped in cloth and such. They offer you weapons that are effectively representative of your own weapons, except they have the non-lethal trait. We're not going to worry about that for in roll or in the virtual tabletop. But if you want to have a weapon that has the non-lethal trait, that will give you a version that has the non-lethal trait. If you do need one particular weapon, like your spear, they do not give you a day to refocus, so you'll have to take the -2 penalty to attack rolls if you want to use your exact spear. Or you could just straight up murder these guys, and if that's how you want to roll things.
Right.
I think Kid Eminis is too proud to let go of his weapon icon, so I think he will just try and take that -2.
All right. So naturally, you guys are all put into one group. They find several other groups of like-minded warriors. Eventually, you are set up against another group. I know these characters all have the same icon, but there's one dwarf, one elf, one human, one orc. And they all get set up on battle lines, and on your mark, they are ready to fight.
Are we just
Pharaoh.
fighting out here?
I'm sorry?
Are we just fighting like out here in the open, or are we
In
going
the courtyard,
somewhere?
yeah.
Okay.
And they will set up. You're the first fight, but I haven't put them on. I haven't put them on screen, but there are other people all around, like gearing up, ready to do. There's going to be several rounds. You're only fighting once, but there will be several other fights afterwards. You get the idea.
Okay.
All right. So if everybody wants to roll initiative.
All right. We need to put all of our tokens into the fight, and
there you go.
Tracker. Now we can each click our own initiative. That looks good to me. I'll roll.
Ooh.
Nice low initiative roll to get started with. That's great.
Is everybody's rolled? Looks like. All right, let's begin the encounter. All of my guys got last, really? Oh,
That's
no, I haven't
crazy. Oh, you just haven't
That
rolled.
makes sense,
Yeah.
For some, I thought I would roll initiative. Okay.
Where is the initiative tracker on screen?
So you're
if
gonna
you-
need to go into the in the menu on the far right. There's chat message and then
Click the
there's encounters.
swords.
Yep.
I am running very close to vanilla just because I
Okay,
wanted
got
to
it.
get things stable for the stream without messing with it too much.
All right. So there are these 4 dudes,
All right, so
and they are ready to fight you.
With me going first, I'm just gonna kind of. You hear the gravel in the throat start to shake more violently. The spirits are becoming restless. And I'm gonna go ahead and cast an Earth's Bile as you just see like a miniature volcano pop up as the 10-foot burst will be placed right there, almost hitting our side too. As all of them are affected inside of my 1 AoE spell. And so that is my damage roll. It's going to be 9. And all of them need to give me a basic reflex save.
All right. Remind me how to do a basic reflex save versus
You
their
can
spell.
select all of them just by dragging a box and selecting all of them, and then click the basic reflex save button that I just have right there. It's in chat.
Right.
Yeah, that's only one action, guys, by the way.
Yeah, Animist is so good.
This class
so I
is very
see-
balanced. Okay, so one of them succeeds.
Okay.
Okay, that one fails.
Ugh.
Another failure, and another failure. Cool. So those three are going to take full damage, and the first guy will take half.
Nope.
You seem to have double applied. There is an undo button, and now you're applying half damage to more people.
All right.
Oh, I have turn timers enabled? Guys,
Uh-oh.
my turn did not take this long. Guys, I'm not the problem player, I swear. I'm not the problem. No!
You see that the crowd gets really they didn't like that you are doing lethal damage to this in this non-lethal friendly
no.
sparring match.
Unfortunate. Anyway, I'm gonna do another AoE spell.
Oh boy.
So I can go ahead. Okay, so that's how placing works in this version. So just like that. AoE number 2. It's a haunting hymn. And now these are all fort saves. I'm not hitting the guy on the left, so just the first 3. Where there's success,
Okay.
crit success, and a success against my 8 damage. And then I will pass my turn by saying, if they couldn't take at least that, they don't deserve to be here, to the crowd. Definitely being the heel of the situation.
All righty.
Okay, now it's time for me to get my butt kicked. I have it coming. Come on, hit the healer.
Oh,
Come on.
yeah, he's gonna this guy right here is gonna do something. I think he's just gonna stride forward.
Do I have a reaction in my first round?
I think yes, I think you would, because everybody knew that this fight was coming.
All right. I will go ahead and reactive strike then.
Okay.
All right.
I don't think that he's walking through a threatened space for you. Lunge doesn't give you
Yeah.
that extra reach for
Oh
your
yeah,
reactive
yeah.
strike.
Nope. I'm so used
Yeah.
to playing Reach Fighters.
Yeah, no, you're
I'm a
not playing
fake
Reach Fighter anymore. Nope, no trigger.
All right.
Dodge.
And yeah, he's going to strike you. Uh, 25 to hit, it looks like.
Short bow. Also, if you press T to target, that'll have Foundry automatically do the calculations.
Okay.
But walking up and then short bow striking.
That'll
Question mark?
do.
Oh,
Question
sorry.
mark?
Wrong button. I bet you wish you didn't.
All right, so we accept the new roll that has the proper things attached.
Yeah,
just
and
wanna-
it's also targeting.
I just want to. It is?
I hit the T
Oh, yeah,
button.
it said
It-
critical hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
It also says critical
yeah, it says
hit.
critical hit. That means it must
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
targeted.
all right. He straight up punches you in the face.
Oh no.
And then for his. Oh, no, you can't do that. Doesn't
And who
have
is
the-
the you that you are talking about?
straight up punches Swing Ripper in the face.
Sweet. Yeah, I deserve that.
And then, well, if I can figure out how to activate this on his sheet, raise his shield.
You'll need to go find the macro in the macro list. I don't want to have to go over how macros work. Raise a
All
shield is in the macro list. For now, we can just remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you look at the stream, I can show you where to find it. Because like I'm basically sharing my screen always, and I don't want to adjust my
Mhm.
screens too much.
Right. I'm looking at you.
So you're gonna look
Effects.
for the raise shield macro under the book icon here.
hmm
And so then you drag the action macro into the hotbar, and then you press that button to toggle and untoggle raising a shield.
Macro cannot be created from a compendium item that isn't in effect or condition.
Okay, that's odd.
I mean,
I think
Okay,
it
never
might be
mind.
better if we just remember.
Yeah, I think let's just
Aha!
remember it.
Effect raise shield. There we go.
Oh,
Cool.
Yeah,
We're,
no,
we're
got it.
professional,
Do it.
guys.
we got this.
We're professionals, definitely.
yeah, you can just drag the effects from compendium.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ways to do it. You found one that works.
Yeah.
We can move on.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
And you're gonna want to go into the combat tracker, press end turn, and I think Shift M also ends turn, but I'm not sure if that's a module or default.
All
There we
right. This guy, also not super happy about what happened. He's going to take a 5-foot step out and says, I didn't know that we were doing lethal damage. He starts casting a spell.
Uh-oh.
Now I have to figure out how to cast this spell on you.
Well, there is one that says cast.
There you go.
Oh no, 2-action harm. I'll save. This is just gonna do normal 1-action level damage. So it is targeting me though, right?
Yes, he is targeting you.
Okay, I just had to be sure. Ow. Okay,
Uh-oh.
I will take my D8 of damage plus 0.
It's rank 2.
Yeah.
I clicked the
Oh,
rank
it's
2
rank 2?
version.
Okay. Then
Yeah.
I'll take my 2d8
2d8.
plus 0 damage.
Mhm.
It should have the damage button in chat for you.
It does. Aha.
Damage versus living. 7. I'll take that.
Alrighty.
Also, I'll redraw where my bile was. It was there.
Oh. In that case, he will be
You
over
have been
there.
there. Yep.
Next person, Aristos.
So let's go ahead and move on over here. And I'm going to go ahead and do a slam down on this guy. Do I need to drag this into chat or anything?
I think you just ping it into chat. Say, this is what I'm doing. It doesn't affect
Remember
the
to
math, so
hover over the guy you're targeting and hit T.
yep, T to
All right.
target.
T. And then chat. And slam down.
Okay, so that's just gonna tell us that you want to slam down, just that we have like record. And then you're still just rolling a strike. I don't see your icon hovering anybody.
right.
So but if you press T on an enemy.
There you go.
right.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go. Now I see your little white dot. Or off-white dot, rather.
All right. So I
All
will
right.
strike.
Yeah.
Get him.
Got him.
No, shield raised.
Uh,
His AC
oh,
is
auto-
24.
Foundry automatically counted that, and you're forgetting he's off guard.
Oh wait, yeah.
He's flanked. Foundry also counted that.
Yeah.
Oh, he is. Haha. He is flanked.
Foundry
You got it.
automatically factored all of it.
No.
So is he dead or is he getting knocked down?
So yes, he will.
I think he got hit.
He did get hit.
Yeah, he got hit for 22.
That's
Or
your
no,
accuracy.
I need
to
You need to
roll
roll
That was
damage.
your
You need to
yeah,
roll
that was your
damage.
Yeah,
attack
you
roll.
need to
didn't roll
you
your
need to hit
damage.
the you need to hit the damage
So
button.
there's the damage button.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
All right, that's much more moderate.
And then you
Yeah.
can go ahead then do the athletics to trip.
Okay, cool. Proficiencies, athletics. Roll. 20.
Versus
Reflex.
his yes, reflex
Trip goes against
DC.
reflex.
That's gonna succeed. He is knocked down.
Woo.
All right. And that will be the end of my turn.
So you can then go into the condition menu and drag on prone.
Yep.
Prone is in the
Yeah,
There he is. He's
coordinate
prone.
of like 5-5 we count from origin being top left of the screen. It looks
All
like
right,
a
where's
staircase.
my-
There we go.
End turn button. Oh, there it is.
It's in the fight menu.
There.
Yep, there we go.
All right. Well, this guy is going to step back. And he is going to continue casting spells.
Okay. I can also continue casting spells. Much to their dismay. I understand. I'll take half of whatever 2d8 plus 0 you roll. I will take 4 of that.
All right. And that is his turn. Cademones.
Okay, cool. Cademones will just look at Ivo and sigh, did you have to piss them off like this? I will use my Spark Transcendence. So you see magic just leave my bronze shield and surround Ivo and myself. So both of us get effect raise the walls. And Ivo heal for, what is that? 12.
Ally within 30 feet, and I assume the ally is me being the only one that's really taking significant
Yes,
damage.
yeah, that's why I healed you for 12.
Okay, I'll take 12 healing.
There you go.
And then you move the spark somewhere, right?
Yes, I'll move the spark somewhere. So I wanted to move it into Noble Branch. Yeah, that seems right. Then I will just run up to one of the ones that was casting spells in the distance and strike at him. And I will be taking that -2 because of the whole not having not wanting to get rid of my icon thingy.
Mm-hmm.
Let me add that. Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Which one are you targeting? Oh, there, I see it. Never mind.
It'll do it out of it should tell you which one to do the damage to once
I see it.
roll. Yeah.
Oh man, you just knocked the snot out of him.
I'm like aiming for the boots, making sure not to piss them off even more. And I think that's the end of my turn. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
All right.
Now we have.
You see this guy get real angry that you hit his teammate. Something seems to happen.
What?
okay.
I like it when things happen. Is there any more detail that we get, or is that it?
Nobody has recalled knowledge on these guys, so you don't know what's going on.
Okay.
That's fair.
Head empty. Keep
Interesting.
smashing.
Mhm. All right, Rudar.
It is my turn. I'm going to step up. Get off the ruler. And then I'm going to intimidate or demoralize this one who is on the ground prone and say,
Oh,
"You
good.
are
He
a
needs more
failure."
debuffs.
Right.
Yes.
You have failed. Give up now or face further dishonor. And I will demoralize him once I figure out how to.
There should be a basic action macro, or you can just roll intimidation. We'll figure it out.
Mm.
You yell at him. He doesn't seem to care too much.
All right. Then I will just use my long spear and spear him.
Oh, I was the ally of your choice. I didn't realize that.
Yeah. I dragged it on. I realized we can all drag stuff onto each other's characters right now.
I gave us all ownership of each other's characters, so we can just move the buffs around.
It
makes
just says
sense.
that you drew your spear.
Yeah. Just strike with it again. We're assuming you would have started with the drawn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Due to the scenario.
All right. It's not. 1 second.
Yeah,
There
now
we
you
go.
should be able to strike with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Bang.
Oh, dang.
Nice.
Well,
That will crit.
oh yeah.
Oh, that's
Gone.
not
like
good
that.
for him.
It's 52 non-lethal damage, GM. GM, it's
Non-lethal
non-lethal.
damage.
I
I'm
non-lethally rip his head off.
You just. I'm questioning how you got.
It's a rogue.
Right, I'm questioning how he got sneak attack.
I mean,
He's
it's
not flanked. He's
Yeah,
not.
he's
prone.
prone.
Oh, he is prone. You're right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He-
All right, that's it. All right.
Yep.
Yeah, you just bring the spear down on this guy and just knock him the F out. He is done.
He's not frightened from demoralized, but now he's frightened.
Do you have
Very
your
good.
next?
I do have your next.
Hell
I would
yeah.
like to demoralize this other guy.
Do this one.
Yeah, that guy there. That guy right there. Yeah.
Mhm.
And I will look to him and say,
This guy gets real angry with you.
okay,
Oh.
I would too. I will say, are we going to try again?
All right. Are you? Oh,
Yeah. Well, if I could roll to demoralize, that would be great.
you're like you turn, but your voice cracks. I'll get you. Oh,
Oh well. Okay.
the stupid dry elven air.
Right.
All right.
That's it.
Yep. He is going to go. He takes a 5-foot step, and then he's going to smash you.
Mhm.
He's doing something weird. Let's see if I can do this
do that.
correctly.
Instead of saying you, can we try to say player names?
Can we say player names? Because like
Yes.
I
Sorry.
also am not seeing a targeting icon on anybody.
I hit the target for
Yeah, it's
Okay.
on
Yeah.
Rudar.
Rudar. Yep.
And you can even just say the orc if you need to.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll be only a little bit offended.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm more than the color of my skin.
Green?
Very good. He is going to do this.
It's hard being
And
green.
he
Kermit the
has
Frog.
Oh boy.
he in fact has Sure Strike on him.
Uh-oh.
So he gets to roll again and take the better of the two. I'm assuming does either a 19 or a 20 both miss you? Oh wow.
Yeah, they both miss.
He's unhappy about this. Well, he has one action left. He is going to, in fact, raise his shield.
Make pointed eye contact at him.
Oh no, he can't raise his shield. He used a 2-action
Yeah.
activity. Never mind. He was doing channel smite.
Oh, I'm glad that didn't
Did
hit.
he also move?
Yeah, he moved, shore striked, and channel smited.
That's
He
four.
gets Sure Strike as a reaction if you
Oh.
hit his friend.
Huh.
Oh, cool.
Neat. Okay.
Hell yeah.
These guys are really close for having just met each other.
Behind the scenes, they all happen to they all worship the same god, and so they all kind of like angled to be together.
Really good coincidence.
I
So
mean,
chat, do I do it?
More
but-
Earth Bile?
No. Chat sees something else on my screen. Chat, do we do it? Do we press the button? Chat's saying they want me
Please
to
don't
press this
kill
button.
anyone. Please don't kill anyone.
Come on. I mean, like, I have these third rank slots. I should go ahead and use them, right?
Oh,
'cause
don't
this is
kill
gonna be the
anyone.
only thing we do today.
all right, Ivo.
Yeah, I have the your turn thing that has been clogging my screen. I can't get rid of it without placing the fireball down. I don't want to do that. No, the one shot comes from the length of the game, not what I should do to all the enemies. I'm gonna keep on going. The spirits, they're still channeling. They're still angry. And I'm gonna have another burst of volcano hit those two. As I continue with my Earth's Bile, sustaining it. Actually, wait, before I do that, take backseat. I'm still going to do that, but I do have a thing I should do first.
Channeler stance.
Channeler stance?
I'm pretty sure I have Channeler stance from something here.
Something or another.
I thought Channeler Stance was like a 9th level thing.
No, that's a different thing. That's
Channeler stance is
dancing.
bonus damage and healing.
Oh,
You're thinking of
I am
dancing
going
invocation.
to go re-roll the damage with the channeler stance, because that way it's just all in one thing and you press fewer buttons. Because 8 p.m. So I'm gonna just go ahead and re-roll damage. Because I should be in the stance now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cast sustain that deals energy damage. Yeah, this does deal energy damage.
Uh-huh.
I am sustaining, so it should count. It should give the +2. Or the
Is it
+3.
not?
It wasn't automatically doing it, but there we go. I added
Oh,
it
it seems
in.
like it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Cool.
need to manually flip it on for each spell.
Oh, that's frustrating.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm not seeing the. I just saw you roll damage. I don't have the little macro to make them roll saves.
Yeah, post your spell in chat, Swing.
Yep. If I do this,
Yeah.
that should go there. I don't want to press the cast button because then that consumes focus pool.
Yeah.
Because Foundry is.
Oh.
Ooh, 9 looks like a critical failure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Against 11.
So what, 22 damage? Damn.
Yeah, get 22'd.
Anyway, so while the new classes from Starfinder2e are very, very good casters, the Animist just gets to do this all day.
I do not think it is a Starfinder2e caster versus Pathfinder caster. I think it is a caster printed in current year versus anything before that issue.
Yeah.
I think that's actually what it's about. Because I think that, like, casters have been getting stronger every single
Yeah.
book printing.
Nope. That was the wrong thing.
No, I
Ugh.
think you got
No,
it.
that's what it's supposed to be. You
No,
just kind of
because
like
this guy
No.
took.
you rolled
He put it on both.
you rolled them in
Yeah.
the reverse order. Because you rolled the guy on the bottom first. So that critical
No,
failure
but I
was
think
on the
I
bottom.
think he put them both on the same guy. That's all.
Oh, that's fair then.
Yeah.
So that was 2 actions.
There we go.
Oh, he's still not
And-
down.
I think that for my next action, what's my move speed? 30, right? I'm a human and I have fleet. Yes. Behold, flanking buddy. And that will be my turn. And now it's the unconscious guy's turn.
All right. Well, he's down on the ground. This guy really doesn't like you for hurting his buddy.
Uh-oh.
He is going to 2 action Divine Smite. And since you hurt his buddy last round, he also has Sure Strike. Does 21 hit you? I guess he'll roll in case he crits.
21 is, yeah.
Versus
Anyone
It
else also
says
has.
on the roll. Yeah.
It
Right.
both say miss.
Man,
Yeah.
their Sure Strikes are not hitting at all.
The
man.
AC of the party is like 23 to 24-ish. So
Oh man.
you need to be rolling mid-20s. Look.
All right. Well, he's going to raise his shield.
Mm-hmm.
And Aristos.
I really want to go over by those spellcasters and reactive strike them, but I should probably just finish off somebody right here.
You might just get to do both of those things, depending
I
on if
hope
you
so.
crit.
What? Okay, there I go. We are just going to take a normal attack here on this guy.
Me and my normal
I think
attacks
that's
does
probably
this.
going to
Critical
drop
hit.
him.
31, I think, is going to crit because you're flanking.
Oh, it does.
Surely he's down.
Oh,
Yeah.
baby. Oh.
Oh, that was just normal damage. You didn't even
That
Oh,
was
that's
normal.
normal.
Yeah, no, it needs
okay,
to
so
double.
We'll call
52.
it 52
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, so it's a 52.
So you just bring in this massive great X, right? Epsilon
Yeah.
X. With that's got a bunch of sap and stuff on the blade so that it doesn't damage it.
And I have 30 feet of movement, so we're going to go
Here?
ahead and get over to
Hell
here.
yeah.
Fair enough.
And that'll be my turn.
All right. You know what? I think they're gonna call it there. I think they're gonna be like, okay, we have nothing against you guys. I think we're gonna move on with the scenario.
And then
This is just a little combat to get everybody up to speed on each other's characters.
my caster, you still hear like the bile starting to crack up, and you see him have to force it back down. The
All right.
spirits have settled.
Like whatever god you worship.
All right. After the fight, everybody gets out. A bunch of elves come out with, and they start casting some spells and give you like little tiny bits of like food that seemingly appear out of nowhere. And the more of these you eat, the more your wounds heal. There are several druid elves casting cornucopia to give you like little honey dates and stuff that heal your injuries.
As the elves are walking towards us, I will like walk over to anyone who critically failed against Earth's Bile and use my Spark Transcendence to heal them, just as a show of good faith.
All right, very good. Swing Ripper.
I'm also
you
going to say
suffer-
that the spirits are satisfied.
Swing Ripper. For
yes?
the next encounter, you suffer a -1 to all diplomacy checks because everybody is mad at you for using lethal force.
Can I say what my character is going to do before you tell me that I have penalty for the next encounter?
What? Yes, you can absolutely say that.
Okay. Are we sure?
You can
Okay.
you can say what you want to say.
All right. So my character is going to go up to the two that are knocked out and say, the spirits are satisfied. And then I'm going to use my own healing magic, burn a spell slot, to then 3-action heal to get them both awake and conscious.
All right. Are you trained in diplomacy?
Why would this character be trained in diplomacy? Lamau, no. You really thought this character would be good at talking to people?
I'll make a religion or nature check, your choice.
All right, they're the same.
Oh.
Yeah, that's fair.
You still suffer a -1.
Yeah, fair. Fine.
Yeah, you're like, I can't control the spirits, and they're like, their problems go from, oh, he hurt those people in a friendly match to, oh no, he's just a loose cannon, even though we don't know what cannons are. He's just a dangerous loose cannon. That's the problem.
He's a scorpion in a jar. That's what he is.
The orc that went down.
So you guys watch several other bouts. I'm gonna get these guys off. You watch several other bouts. None of them are kind of as powerful as you. But I mean, they're interesting to watch for anybody who cares about such things. If anybody wants to say anything,
I mean,
Rudar will just kind of like watch, and specifically, he is interested in how the orcs perform. And after every match, he's going to go over to like the orcs that like did well and congratulate them, and then like give the people who lost pointers on how to do better.
I think some of the orcs don't like it. They're like, it was just an off day, but most of the orcs appreciate it. And after about an hour of these sparring matches, you guys the doors are opened up and everybody can go inside here. To the inside where kind of sort of a feast to set up, although it's much more of like a dinner party where everybody can just walk around and talk and have interesting fun. All of your delegations basically say, go out and schmooze. We need to make friends, or at least pretend we're making friends.
All right.
So I've set up the 4 delegations on the map. These are not people. These are representatives of clusters of people. The elves are up here. The dwarves are up here. The humans are down here. And then, of course, the orcs. When I click and hold, can everybody see the...
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we can all see the ping.
So you guys have 4 rounds of checks, and I'm going to go through this in order. I'm not going to have one person roll 4 checks and then another person roll 4 checks. Feel free to add some roleplay flair into this. That can, in fact, change the DCs of what you're talking about, either up or down. This is not exactly the influence system. I'm not going to have you guys roll to figure out what skills influence them. Instead, I'm just going to have tell you what the influence skills are for each group. All right?
Sure.
Fair enough.
Is everybody familiar with the influence system?
Yeah, I just don't think that I just don't know if our group is like close enough to where I don't see what the purpose of us making the checks is. I think is my thing.
So you guys are basically rolling to schmooze, to go around and talk to the other delegations, get them to like you, smooth out tensions. This is what your delegation has asked you to do.
Okay.
So you are doing this largely independently of each other. I'm just going to go in turn order. Don't worry, your group will reconvene and rejoin, and there was going to be a story reason for it. Are we all good?
Yep.
Fair enough.
All right. And if you think that a particular skill or a lore skill would be useful, pitch it to me. I have some written down, but I'm willing to work with others. All right. So you guys can show me where you're going, who you're talking to. Anybody can use diplomacy or deception to try and endear yourself to a group. The elves the elves can also be influenced with religion or genealogy lore or anything else you want to talk to the elves about. The humans with crafting or sailing lore. The dwarves with athletics or mining lore. And the orcs with society or warfare lore. Again, diplomacy and deception work for all of them. Feel free to say which ones you want to go to. We can start with... How about we start with Pathfinder? Where would you like to go?
I wanted to go over to the orcs. They're like a very martially oriented culture, right?
Yes, until recently. This new orcish war chief hasn't actually gone to war yet, and he's kind of the one that's been pushing for this big peace talk. He really wants to see if he can find a port, trading port on the Great Sea so that he can start trading with the humans and everything else.
But I'm going to assume a lot of the orcs love a good wrestle.
Sure.
Kidamanides just goes in and starts challenging her to wrestling matches.
All right. That'll be a little bit more difficult than normal, but I will let you roll.
Athletics, I'm guessing?
Yeah, athletics.
Yeah.
And chat is meaning because I have my lore skills open as an animist, which means that you have a lot of weird, hyper-specific lores.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, whoops.
You do manage to get some orcs. The elves are like kind of giving you the they're wrestling at a meeting, but some of the more rowdy orcs are starting to like it. And after fighting with one of these orcs and pinning him, he's like, you're good stuff. You want to see a cool secret? We're totally going to smoke these humans as soon as we get as soon as we get our trade port that we're wanting. You guys don't know what we've got, and he's definitely trying to show off. He pulls out a necklace made of bones and puts it on, and then yanks a bone off of the necklace, and it turns into a bone dagger in his hand, and another bone grows back on the necklace. And then he like drops it on the floor and it disappears, and he pulls off two more, and he's like, "You say you humans can craft weapons fast? Can it be this fast?" He like starts pulling off like as many as he can, and the bones keep growing back, and as soon as the daggers hit the floor, they disappear. And then he kind of like laughs and like throws it at you as a "ha, we've got you" moment. You have a necklace of knives, except for all the knives are bone.
Oh, that's cool. While he is like showing off the necklace of knives, I just throw my spear, and then it pops back in my hand because of the returning rune, and I'm just like, my weapon doesn't disappear when I throw it.
And how we can make a bunch of these. And I think I just dragged onto your inventory the necklace of knives. He gives it to you.
Cool. Thank
Y'all
you.
are still using weapons?
All right. Moving on to Swing Ripper. Where are you going?
So, I think that I'm going to go try and schmove with the humans, but this time talk about medicines and healing magics. Because if they're doing all these trades and all these things, and workplace injuries and the use of magic in the everyday, and how that can be used to more efficiently move those.
All right, that's going to be a
around.
tough sell. That's not really something they're super interested in, but it's tangentially related, so I'll allow it, but it's not. It's going to be a tough sell for them. Oh, man, you do manage to get them to be like, all right, no, okay, we'll put safety railings on our ships. All right.
You know, the spirits, they like taking victims that don't take danger seriously. I've seen things.
Yeah,
you should be cautious.
The human is like, the only spirit I like is this kind, and he pulls out this wineskin and hands it to you, and he's just like, you don't know, like, you think the dwarves have alcohol? You haven't been in the homeland forever. We've got the new best alcohol, and you should find something on your character sheet.
Ooh. Nice. I guess I should save it for a special occasion then.
Very good. Next. Thraben, where would you like to go?
Do the humans look like they are interested in the palace like tourists might?
They're decently interested. Yeah, they're taking in the sights. They're looking at the architecture and everything.
Well, I happen to know this building very well, as I do have royal palace lore. So I'd like to regale them with details of how this place was built.
Okay. So you're like, this palace was built by human slaves 1,000 years. I probably should not have started with that. That is not, in fact, a critical failure. So you do, in fact, succeed. Also, you have a hero point. Everybody has a hero.
Oh yeah, true.
Is this the hero point moment or nah? Let it rock.
Nah.
All right. All right, and then finally, time to dice. Where are you going?
Upon hearing that I'm supposed to make friends, I will march up to the biggest group of dwarves that I see, and essentially just pronounce, "Who knows how to make weapons?"
Like
no,
all the
Hugo tries to
dwarves
get
raise their hand. They kind of look insulted.
And then I'm just going to like pull out my weapon and start like comparing my weapon to theirs.
Yeah. What would you like to roll for that?
Um,
Crafting.
Warfare lore could make sense because you're talking about
Yeah.
only weaponry.
that's fair.
Warfare lore, crafting.
Honestly, I was trying to go as subtly intimidation as I possibly could.
Sure, you can project
But,
strength with intimidation.
like, I'm not actually trying to like scare them as much, but you know,
They really several of them do appreciate your strength, and they're looking like, all right, this guy, he's strong, he gets it. When you're done, kind of like showing everything, one of them like turns to you and says, "You were working with Ivo in that big battle, right?"
yeah, I think so. We didn't really have a chance to exchange names.
Could you give him something for me? I've been meaning to give this to him for a while, but it's kind of bad if I give it to him. And he pulls out weird dwarven traditions that I don't agree with. He pulls out a dwarven clan dagger. This is bronze, of course. This one looks odd to you. You haven't seen a lot of dwarven clan daggers, but you do know that they're supposed to have like engravings on them, talking about like celebrating a birth. This one has no engravings, and also the bronze looks a little bit weird. And he's like, "This is a primary casting. It's a proof of concept. So technically, it's not blasphemous to give it to a non-dwarf." And he's been helping us out for a long time.
All right.
And this is the first of a line of new type of bronze that we've been experimenting with. It's very expensive to make. You have to smelt it underneath a full moon while burning incense and sage and talking about fighting fiends. But we think we got it working, and Ivo should have this for helping us all these years. And he hands it to you, asking you to give it to Ivo for him. This is, in fact, I'm going to drag it onto your character sheet. It is a +1 striking cold iron dwarven dagger. The thing is, it's not actually cold iron. It's what I call ritual bronze. It has the same properties as cold iron, but since there's no steel in this game, it's actually ritual bronze.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
It's good quality. I will make sure that he receives it.
Thank you. All right, moving on to round 2. There is, even if you've influenced a group, there is more to get out of it. Where are you guys going to go next, Pathfinder?
What does it look like the elves are talking about or interested in?
There's not a whole lot of people going to talk to them, so they're definitely just talking amongst themselves, sipping wine.
Okay.
But they look like they're approachable.
I think at least for this round, I'll probably stay with the orcs. I'll build off of the conversation we were having about like their secret weapons and like whatever plan they have for a war after, and more or less just like kind of like warrior to warrior banter rather than actually trying to do any sort of negotiation or something. Just kind of project the power of like the humans as well. Like make it sound like there are many, many demigods, even though obviously there aren't. But like make it sound like there's hundreds of demigods, each as strong as myself, and just kind of try to intimidate them that way.
All right, sure.
And give me 1 second. I'm just checking something. Okay. Oh boy, I will hero point that shit right away.
What do you mean you have
Much
1,000 demigods?
Yeah, you are trying to project strength, and it's a little touch and go, but you do manage to kind of start to win them over, you think. Some of them are like, yeah, we want to go to war with a bunch of demigods. That sounds awesome. But the war chief is like, no, we're here to negotiate. We've tried this for like 1,000 years. Yeah, Zarod Guildhand is like, no, we tried this for 1,000 years. It has never worked for us. Got to work on something else. That is a success. You are winning them over.
Nice.
All right. Swing Ripper.
All right, so I see that they're kind of hitting things off down there. And I know that the elves are just going to yap my ear off about history and things I'm not that caring about. But I also know that the elves are going to be the ones that are effectively carrying the keys to shipments of bronze, paying, that whole situation.
Mm-hmm.
And so I do need to schmooze with them. I remember they were interested in like the nobility and the history. And one of my spirits is about battles and knows about the heraldry and all the different noble houses involved in ancient war battles. As I can hear the spirits talking in my ear. And so I'm going to approach the elves, not to really make friends, but to find more about how to figure out what the spirits in my ear are saying.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of the spirits in the local area are way more long-lived than even the spirits you're used to.
Yeah. And so I'd like to use Battlegrounds lore, and we basically have a collective discussion about the history of this land and the spirits inside of it.
Okay, yeah, you can talk about that. It's going to be a little bit more difficult than some of the other ones, but yeah, you can talk about
heraldry lore, because that's one of the few things I have that may actually work here.
Heraldry lore would work, yeah.
Heraldry lore. I'm going to hero point that.
Well,
all right.
Theoretically.
The spirits
So much
correct
better.
my Philistine error.
Yeah. So you start talking, you're like, there's so many dead elves here. It's great. Nope, wait, that's the wrong way to talk to these people.
And then I kind of like pull that spirit out, put them aside, grab an elven spirit, put it in, just like kind of like swapping out a USB stick.
So you get to talking about the long, heraldry of the elves and long lines of elves. And a lot of them are, they love talking about that. They're like, oh yes, finally we meet somebody who's willing to talk about our great long storied history. And after talking with them for a bit and listening, one of them is like, well, we're the only people here that really venerate knowledge. And you kind of roll eyes and you're like, no, the humans are like, no, we have a grand library written on reeds. It's so much better. We've developed new spells that the rest of the world hasn't even looked at before. And you kind of don't believe them. But then one of them hands you a scroll, kind of showing off how awesome their new magic is. It's an uncommon spell you've never seen before. And it's in your inventory.
Huh. I'm going to basically, as soon as I'm handed to it, I assume that the spirits kind of communicate to me what it is, because that's how my magic works.
Right, yeah. I mean, like, you take a look at, you have the religion skill or the nature skill.
Yeah.
You roughly, you can recognize a scroll, even if you need the nature spirits to cast it for you. Like, you've read these before.
Yeah. I'm like, this is rather advanced and interesting. A spell to find what has been lost.
Yes. It helps us keep records. We're developing a new catalog of cards that would help us find scrolls in our grand library.
I see.
It's a revolutionary way of organizing.
You can also find some evidence of that debt, and then I'm going to walk away.
All right, you have succeeded once with the elves. Moving on to Thraben.
We'll go ahead and continue to press on the elves here. This is clearly the hotspot of conversation. So I'll just kind of insert myself as is necessary and kind of do my duty as an elf. And I'd like to roll elf lore here.
Oh, sure, yeah.
We can.
Oh, Aristos, how are you doing? How go the rounds? I saw you were talking with the humans, was it?
I think I'm going to need to follow up with them a little bit more in a minute. You know, I figured I should check in here first.
Well, yes.
We had a really nuanced, great conversation, but yeah.
Well, really, they're good
maybe talk more
conversationalists. I wouldn't have thought.
Yeah. And I do much better talking with my elven comrades.
Oh,
with
yeah.
a
No,
24.
they're totally. They're happy that you're reporting in. They really like it. They give you they're like, oh, see that gentleman over there, that spellcaster? Yeah, we gave him one of our newest scrolls that I don't think any of the other ancestries have figured out. It's a spell to locate lost things. All our scholars are raving about it.
It's very practical. Very practical.
Yes. And who says elves aren't practical? Oh.
Oh, oh, oh.
Oh.
Maybe if you made a spell to sort things quickly, you wouldn't need it.
Oh, I think we're working on that now. How is that going? Well, sir, I can tell you within a unit of magnitude how many copper pieces or silver pieces are in a pile.
Truly revolutionary.
We'll have to get our master of spells, Freerin, in on this right away.
All right. And time to dice.
I was told to bring this dagger to Joranth, right?
To Ivo.
Ivo, yeah.
Yeah.
Seeing that Ivo was talking to the elves and the elves who put this kind of all together, I will take the moment to approach Ivo and kind of very much speak loudly to Ivo, but so that the elves can hear, of just like, normally I would have pocketed this, but in the spirit of cooperation for everyone here, I was told to give this to you, and I will, as a token of camaraderie between us, and I will hand him the dagger, trying to just like very much impress the elves.
Okay. What would you like to do? Deception?
I can do deception. Yeah, that works better.
Deception to kind of send a secret message.
Mm,
You think it takes a second? The elves kind of eye you warily, like trying to figure out where this is going, but after a second, they're like, I guess that orc is being genuine. He seemed to hand over that dagger.
And in return, I'll say, well, it isn't fair to accept a gift without giving something in return. For you see, and I look back over to the elves directly, making eye contact, it's always good to pay back when somebody gives you something. As I...
We're just having conversation, not really to each other.
Unfortunately, a swing ripper has already gone
No,
this
I've already done
round.
my thing.
But
I just want them to give me stink eye, so it makes no progress.
All right, yeah.
That's the goal here.
And I will pass you back the wine of the blood. So that way we can just like, still be at the same
Fair
amount
enough.
of stuff in each of our like things. So I'm just gonna swap those items around.
All right.
And I will stop using my shield and instead start wielding the dagger.
All right. And finally, time to dice. Nope, that was time to dice, right? We're moving on to moving on to round 3. All right, Pathfinder, round 3. Yes.
Yeah. Do I get the impression that these orcs are starting to be more amenable? Like, would it be easier to convince them / talk to them than it has been so far?
They seem to be roughly on par. They're certainly lightening up, and they're not. I mean, none of them are being real like fantasy orky. They're certainly trying their best to have manners,
Okay.
and be approachable and talk. And they're just.
Oh
Yeah,
I know they're like trying to have manners and stuff. What I mean is, are they starting to like? Do I get the impression that they like me, or?
Oh, you've got 2 successes on them, so they like you. This doesn't decrease the DC, but flavor wise, they like you. Yeah.
Okay. I will just so I guess as representative of the humans, I would probably want the orcs to not go to war right after they get that trade that they're trying to do. So I'm just gonna try and convince them that it's. I will try to convince them more from like a standpoint of if instead of fighting the humans they joined, then both empires could expand and like get more resources. And
that is 100% Guild Hands War Chief Guild Hands plan is to get a port city and trade. Like several orcs are not super on board with that, but that is definitely Guild Hands plan.
Okay, then I will more or less on behalf of Guild Hands, I will try and like convince each of these other orcs that listening to him is a good idea. And it's like, I'm hoping maybe it means more coming from like a frontline warrior as opposed to a leader or a diplomat.
Yeah, at the very least, you're showing that you like that kind of idea. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think I should roll for that? Just diplomacy? Or
yeah, you could certainly roll diplomacy. Let's see what your other skills are. Yeah, diplomacy would work just fine.
Okay.
You could try and intimidate them by being like, "Hey, man, don't go to war. It'll be bad for you."
I will lead it from an intimidation point of view, just because I feel like my warrior's pride would also kind of get in the way of actually being diplomatic.
Yeah, you are able to reinforce. Like, they've heard it a lot from Guildhand. They generally agree with Guildhand, but hearing it from a completely different perspective, they're on board. They're like, yeah, trade would definitely be good for our people in a overall sense, is going to be better for us. So yeah.
Kitamines regales them with the tale of the Trojan War.
Yep. Really? He shot an arrow through like 27 axes? I don't even see how that's possible. Man, this Achilles guy just chilled in his tent for like half a war. Why didn't his commanders like send him home?
When you're doing that good.
All right. Swing Ripper, where are you going?
I'm going to go back to my home delegation and thank them for the gift. And
they're like, oh, we definitely didn't give you anything. Wink.
As I will hold the dagger and basically swear an oath of strength and like say the spirits are by their side and just reaffirm my allegiance.
All right.
And so if you want to say it's athletics, religion, whatever, I'm fine with name a skill.
Skills.
Mountain lore. I vote mountain lore.
I have mountain lore. That is an option.
That's an important one.
Yeah, no. Like heraldry lore would work. I would accept. Yeah, religion. It's kind of a pseudo-religious ceremony.
Religion, and then just kind of like note that like, hey, I'm doing that like kind of role play thing behind it. And
yeah.
Then,
yeah, you're definitely getting a role play bonus.
Okay. I think I need the role play bonus.
Your
didn't
dice rolls have just
see
not
the-
been good today.
I didn't
Eh.
see your. I haven't seen it roll. The roll hasn't showed up on my screen.
Oh,
everybody
it was a
else screen's
17 total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Total of a 17 still fails. They thank you very much, but you've kind of broached the topic that they gave you the dagger, even though they weren't supposed to give you the dagger. It was
Oh,
like an under the table
Yeah.
thing. And so you don't manage to succeed. They they accept what you're saying. That's very
Yeah.
nice. But they're also like, you weren't supposed to talk about how we gave you the dagger.
I'm being too
We
forward.
did this whole
Yeah.
run around thing.
All right. Moving on to,
Believe I'm up.
yep.
So I'm going to loop back to the humans. I kind of realized my blunder previously. I tried to talk to them about social things. This is very much a business thing. So I'm gonna shift my focus, and I'm gonna start talking about some of like the mercantile things that we have been doing here at the Royal
Sure.
Palace. And I'm gonna make a crafting check.
Oh, I will totally go for that.
The dice have other things in mind.
I don't know why. I'm not seeing anybody's rolls since Cademones.
You may want to try
Have you scrolled down?
refreshing. Or scrolling down, yeah.
Give me just a second. While we're waiting, chat, how are you guys doing?
Chat's mostly making jokes about me showing daggers. Of like, it's uncouth to bring out your dagger in public.
No, very good. Very good. Aristos, that is not a success.
oh boy.
So you start talking about all these cool new, you're like, we've developed this cool new elven crafting. It's revolutionized the world. We can craft these spears in only 10 years. And they're like, bro, we could make like 200 of them in like a month.
A day.
It's not going well.
You're like, oh, human timeline. Right. Forgot about that.
Remember when I built this int fighter to be good in skill scenarios?
Right. And the dice said no.
How's that going for you?
I mean, if you just roleplay a bozo, then all successes look unearned.
Right.
All right. And we got our final person for the third round.
I will also walk up to the humans.
All right.
And we'll kind of like get, I'll try to project strength as I get like a conspiratorial little group of humans together. And I will start just pretty much saying like, yeah, we're all here for friendliness and all that, but we all know this will never last forever. But when this eventually does break up, if the orcs and the humans joined forces, we could get all kinds of stuff for you guys. And I'm essentially going to try to sell them on like all of this like money to be earned from them supplying the orcs war.
Okay.
Win
You can try. What are you rolling?
Warfare lore.
All right.
Where'd it go? Gotcha. Yeah, that's about what I.
Yeah, they're like, no. See,
Fair
it
enough.
takes 6 months and a whole bunch of money to turn our sailing ships into warships, and then we can't use them to trade.
But think about it. Think about it.
We are thinking about it. We need trade.
No,
I don't think you understand. We need to buy food from the elves or we
All right, then
starve.
stop thinking about it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right.
I knew it was a long shot, but
Last round, Mathfinder.
How are we doing with each of the delegations overall?
You've got 3 successes with the elves, 1 each with the humans and dwarves, and 3 successes with the orcs.
Okay. Hmm. So the dwarves do like humans are known for like having a lot of crafting, but the dwarves also do pride themselves on it, right?
Right. The big thing about humans is that they are a manufacturing center. They can craft decent quality items very quickly. The dwarves cannot keep up with that level of industry. So the dwarves maybe craft slightly better items, more intricate and stuff, and maybe a little bit worth a little bit more money. But the humans can just churn stuff out.
Humans got those factories.
Yeah, the human nations are set up as like assembly lines almost, even though assembly lines haven't been invented yet. Yes, I know.
Is it cool if we skip my turn on this round and come back to me after? I'm still just thinking of what I would want to do.
He
Sure,
delays
Swing Ripper.
everybody. We see a delay action in the skill-based section.
Yes. No, you can't do that. Skills. You can't. It's a 3-action activity. You can only delay for a 1-action activity. Not delay. Ready in action
No,
for a 1-action
you're
activity.
thinking of actually you're thinking about holding an action, which is ready.
Oh.
Delay is moving
All right.
back your entire turn initiative.
Oh,
okay.
God.
No, you're right. Yeah.
Here we go.
All right, Swing Ripper. What is Ivo doing?
All right, so with the dwarves like shut up, and like basically like pushing me away, like no, you stop talking about that. Like, okay, well now I don't want to discuss how I'm going to be a part of their mining infrastructure. So you know what I'm gonna do? Hey, orcs, have you considered? I have not talked to the orcs yet, so I want to.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm going to talk to them about like war pick versus mining pick and the consistency that they can gather resources in order to then do whatever they want with them.
All right, you can roll. They're not super happy about going out and doing manual labor and gathering. They have been for a while, being a raiding culture. They're very much into trade ideas at this point. Like doing hard manual labor is not their shtick, but you could certainly try because they will need something to trade with.
Ugh.
Is that what you're gonna stick with, or are you gonna use your reroll?
That I already used.
Oh, okay.
That one.
Yeah, they're like, no, we're gonna trade, and you're like, what are you gonna trade with? And they're like, we haven't thought that far ahead yet.
Well, then keep the option in mind, and then.
All right.
I'm going to insert myself into this conversation and try to save it, as I know about the trading practices of the time, as I also have Bronze Age lore. I know what's going on. All right, dice. You and me got to talk, all right? Here we go. Here we go.
Let's just call it here, guys. I don't think the next combat's gonna go well.
You're just saving up those nat 20s. It's okay. You're saving them up.
Your GM tells you that Bronze Age lore is too general of a lore skill to be a lore, and that's why you failed that roll.
That's fair.
Yeah, I feel like that's just society.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, in the Starfinder game, I think Bronze Age could be a lore.
Bronze is a
You
lore.
could call it a 14 society
Bronze-
then. It's a
Metallurgy
failure
would
either
be
way.
a lore. Bronze would be a lore.
In Starfinder, you could pick a planet as your lore skill.
Yes. All right. Time to dice.
Part of me wants to just talk to the orcs just for funsies, but I think I'm going to go back over to the dwarves because
I will say at this point in time, it is impossible for you to fully influence the humans or the dwarves, even if you rolled a critical success.
Well, then I'll go talk to
behind
the
the curtain.
I'll go talk to the elves.
All right.
And I will essentially tell them, how honored I am that they have allowed the I'm essentially going to bite back my pride and say that the orcs are honored that they would allow us to change our ways and not hold us to the mistakes of our past, and try to come to unity with everyone.
Yeah, roll diplomacy or
I'm going to try to just like
or deception if you're just straight up lying.
not even really deception. I more as just I want to like reference specific events, like specific wars that we have done that like
Okay.
they have essentially
All
just
right.
talk them up. Okay,
Okay.
I do society.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, this will be great. I just know.
Nice.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
there we go.
It was.
You succeed. In fact, I believe you definitely succeed, and
Mhm.
you as you're talking to them, and they're like really taken with you. They think that you're pretty awesome for, bringing up the past and saying, no, yeah, we definitely shouldn't have attacked your city 200 years ago here. Um, and as you're talking with them, you start hearing some gossip, and you eventually figure out from one of the elves that's a little bit tipsy that
Mhm.
the the elven throne is or the elven state is a theocracy, where
Mhm.
the only person who can ascend to becoming a pharaoh essentially has to be a divine sorcerer, specifically an
Right.
angel-blooded sorcerer, because they are directly descended from the god, their patron god, the god of like rulership by might and nobility.
Fair enough.
And so like basically that's how you prove your bloodline, is that you were a divine sorcerer. So that's like proof of that you're an
There's no
actual.
other divine
Yeah.
sorcerers around.
Well, it's not a perfect system. But you do hear that Elven Prince Hori only recently came into his divine sorcerer's powers, making him finally eligible for the throne. He's quite a late bloomer, manifesting them at age 137. Rumor has it that several rituals were attempted to try and forcibly awaken his magical heritage, all of which failed. But then he developed them anyway.
Okay. Well, I'm glad he eventually got around to it.
No, the elves are very happy. He's now eligible to be pharaoh. He seems to be the most politically prescient of the high pharaoh's children. He certainly would, like from a logistics standpoint, he would make the best high pharaoh. Iset would, when Iset eventually retires, Hori would make the best pharaoh. And now that he's eligible because he's a divine sorcerer, a lot of people are breathing a sigh of.
Sounds good. I will share their happiness with them.
Right. All right. Math, do you want to
Pathfinder.
go talk to the orcs
Yeah.
and see if you can?
Yep. I guess as a final show of good faith, I was gonna ask them for stories of demigods of their own kind and say that I will I'll spread their tales throughout the human realm so that they eventually make it into immortality as well.
All right. Whatever you want to roll for that. That sounds amazing.
I will roll diplomacy if that's cool.
It sounds great.
Cool. Nice.
So yeah, you talk, and they start, celebrating, and they talk about a bunch of their stuff. And one of them gets a little drunk and forgets that you are human, and he starts talking about how a recent demigod, or what they think is a demigod, they're not sure, has entered the realm. And he's very different than all the other orcish demigods who are like, big axe, big stick, maul, whatever, hitting people with a stick kind of thing. This latest one is a demigod of intelligence, which didn't show up in the orcish thing until War Chief Guildhand took over. And they're talking about how he was the one who developed the necklace of knives that I think he gave you. The bone necklace of knives. And they're talking about how it's relatively easy to make. It makes an infinite number of throwing knives. It doesn't need bronze. It doesn't matter if the bones chip because they just disappear and you can throw more. They think they're really going to hammer it home to the human delegation, of course, forgetting that you're human because he's a little tipsy. And they're going to make the human craftsmanship obsolete. They're apparently this demigod is already working on other variations of this, like something that will make any one of a number of weapons, but so far it only works once a day.
Huh, cool.
Which I think is the armband of weapon. I forget what it's called, but there's a armband that makes any one weapon once a day.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I remember that.
So yeah, apparently the orcs have developed that as well, and they're having trouble getting it to do the infinite number of daggers that a necklace of knives can do.
Cool.
All right. With that, after the end of the meet and greet, after about 2 hours, all of the delegates retreat to a room to begin actual serious negotiation, leaving not a whole lot of people out here to talk with, and you're kind of left by your lonesome. If any of you want to do any role playing out here.
Can I just kind of put my head on a swivel and see if anything seems off?
There's occasionally, delegates coming to and fro. Occasionally a delegate will come out to go to the restroom or to get some water or whatever. Occasionally they'll call for more parchment, or not parchment, papyrus to work on stuff. If you guys want to talk with each other, there's a few other people in here, a few other bodyguards, but you're kind of the only guys left.
After
also thinking that before we get too into anything here, this seems like a natural point for a midstream break if we want to go have everybody here use the restroom and that kind of thing. Because I think I need to. So and it's been 2 hours, so I'm assuming other people also need to.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll be right back.
I do like Swing Ripper's poll. It looks a little biased, though.
What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. I think the poll is perfectly normal and is absolutely representative of people's true feelings. I do not know what you mean. And now you drew attention to it. The orcs are winning. Damn. And I do consider anything that is less than 100% dwarf to be the other thing is winning. Because that is how many traders we have, All
right. I'm going to go use the restroom, and then I'll come back and I'll interact with chat while everybody else does theirs.
Yep. I'm seeing if there's a way I can pop out the poll. And then just like put that in the middle of the screen, because I think that would be fun. I could do this, just pop out chat and then zoom it in very heavily. And that's just going to be how stream looks for a little bit. And everybody's cameras are automatically blacked out because I stopped focusing on it. So, be good, chat. All right. Are people back? I see that some people are
I'm-
back.
I'm here.
All right. I'm getting everything back to being set up, so I'm gonna go
Awesome.
close out of this window. I'll end the poll once everybody's back, and Discord is.
I will
modified.
momentarily turn off my camera since I'm eating.
All right. I should probably do the same. Because I don't have names listed anywhere, that can be totally fine. And for chat that's wondering, like, hey, how does all this stuff work behind the scenes? I just popped out all of our Discord cameras, and then for each layer, like, you know how it turns everything into boxes? I then just cut them out, and then, yeah, so when we all have our cameras on, it sorts us by alphabetical order of our Discord usernames.
Oh.
And so I just kind of like have it sorted by Discord username and who has cameras on the bottom. And so when I open up Discord proper to read messages, it actually turns off all the cameras because Discord doesn't want to waste time rendering something nobody's looking at.
Behind the scenes stuff is always so wonky.
Yeah, for
Bubblegum
people are wondering,
and
hey, why do
string
the
holding
cameras
it
randomly
together.
cut out for like a few seconds at a time? That's because I'm making sure that nobody's sending me a Discord message. Because I see that I have 9 unread notifications, but it's all from like one server that was spamming at everyone for a little bit. And that's why I was going out to check it. I'm realizing that I have sushi here, but I didn't bring out chopsticks and I don't want to eat it with my hands. So I'm going to go grab chopsticks.
Being American, eat it with a fork.
Just pick it up with your mouth.
So you see the Americanized part of this? And chat's going to enjoy this part. I need to tab there to turn on the thing. But for the Americans out there, this is where I get my soy sauce from. It's reversed in Discord itself, but it's just it's a plastic bottle with a piece of tape that says soy sauce written on it. Because I just have these plastic squeeze bottles. I have like 3 more of them up there. And I just fill them with various condiments that come in big jugs I don't want to carry around. So this is my soy sauce bottle for my sushi. Because my mom went to a sushi place and then was like, I can't finish all this, have some. Now I have like some pretty good sushi, just for those who are wondering how behind the scenes it's all working, you know. I'll go back to turning off my camera.
While we're waiting for Swing Rimper to finish eating, has anybody but me seen, and this includes chat, seen K-pop Demon Hunters?
My girlfriend has raved about it. I cannot stand the animation style.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah.
It's same animation style as Into the Spider-Verse. Yeah. They use the same animation style.
It's not for me.
All right.
I looked at it and went, I can't watch this.
Down.
And then I think she has watched it like 4 times, and she's like, the music is so good. I want to just like have this in my Spotify.
Apparently, someone in Discord or someone in the chat said that even though they didn't watch it, someone has blamed them for their daughter watching it. Don't know how that story goes.
Wait, what?
You didn't watch this and you didn't talk about it, but my daughter likes it and I'm blaming you.
What was the thing that you're talking about? I just got back with my chopsticks.
There's a Netflix show called K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh yeah, I heard of that.
Surprisingly good.
Mm-hmm.
I looked it up. I think all 6 of the unique songs that were made for the movie have charted on the Billboard Top 100, including some of them getting to like number 4.
Oh wow.
They're bangers. They're so good.
All right, I might need to peep the show then. I was kind of seeing people talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't look like my kind of thing, but if it's like that popular, I might need to give it a try.
I mean, from a guy who has a degree, anybody in chat, if you care about this, I have undergraduate degrees in both creative writing and anthropology. I had a weird academic history, but as a guy who has a degree in creative writing, I'm not an expert, it's well written. There's a through line. It makes sense. There's a subplot that also makes sense and fits with the movie. It has good music. I like the animation. I understand it's not for everybody. And I really like the themes and the writing.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it's fun and funny.
You know what? That sounds like a really good review.
Yeah.
And also, for the record, when people start talking about their education levels, me, guy pursuing 2 degrees, looks uneducated. Like, it's kind of wild how many academics there are in the Pathfinder group chats.
Yeah, I have 2 undergrad degrees, a graduate degree, extra education on top of that.
Yeah. Same here, actually. I have a undergraduate in creative writing and anthropology and a master's in, it's technically teaching English as a second language, but it's effectively cultural linguistics.
Mm-hmm.
My undergrads are biology and classics, and my grad is Greek and Latin. And then I have a bunch of education stuff on top of that.
Yeah. I did not know that there was a plastics is that in chemistry?
Classics.
Classics. I thought you said plastics, and I'm like, there's sure, okay. I'll buy that there's a plastics undergraduate.
Yeah, so the Bronze Age one-shot, absolutely up my alley.
Well, I hope I'm doing right by it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I ended up being Egyptian flavored as an elf. Otherwise, I would have been unsufferable with like Greek arete, going to the front lines, fighting, not retreating, not doing all of the strategic stuff that I talk about in my videos, going out to die in battle. as
Yeah.
Ares would will it.
Totally fair. Also, we can start. I'll just be munching in the background and like
All right.
I'll turn my camera on when I'm done munching because I know some people are weird about that.
All right. Orcish. Eventually, after what seems like entirely too long, especially for you men of action, the delegation breaks negotiations for the day. And the delegates all leave, except for Orcish war chief Guildhand, who stands at the precipice here with a reed scroll, kind of beaming. It makes an announcement. Orcish warlord Zarad Guildhand claps his hands together as he prepares to leave. Gentlemen, he says with a booming voice, it is my pleasure to announce that I have made a trade agreement that will net us a port city in the Great Sea. This causes a great commotion amongst the other negotiators. Evidently, this was not discussed beforehand. From a sack, Zarad pulls out a reed tablet and begins to read it. The proclamation starts off as a standard decree, but as he reads on, the words become obtuse and hard to follow, eventually descending into gibberish. A moment later, his speech reaches its climax, and Zarad's body bursts into a vile explosion of gore. And standing where he once stood are several strange fish-like creatures. The split second it takes you to register this, one of the fish creatures throws a trident into the chest of Elven Pharaoh Isset, killing him instantly. The fishmen move to attack everyone else. Before we roll initiative, I need everybody to either choose and roll a blind. So you can do that so only I can see, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
A blind either perception or occultism check.
Okay.
How do we do a
So,
blind roll?
The blind button, if you go into like where you see chat.
Oh, is it the secret?
Yeah,
Yes.
blind. There's a blind option too, I think.
Yeah, blind is there's public,
Okay.
private, and blind.
Yeah.
Aristos, you noticed that Warlord Zarad seemed confused as he was reading and looked like he was trying to stop reading, but for some reason couldn't.
The spirits were angry.
And in his place are
Fish people.
fish people who definitely would like to murder you.
My
Nice.
least favorite type of people.
All right. Well, this is why I have this. I have the plan.
Is the plan to blow things up with earth bile?
Oh, Earth Bile seems a little low caliber for this situation.
I think you need to add us to combat as well.
You can add yourself to combat.
Oh,
You can right click your own token, click the swords in the bottom
right.
corner.
Got it. Okay. Oh boy, that's a nice low initiative roll.
I accidentally
You're
rolled that
you're
blind,
taking your time to strategize. You're going to appraise the situation.
Oh, wait, why does it?
Great.
Do I hero point my initiative roll? What do we think, folks?
Well, with how your rolls have been, I don't think it'll be much
yeah.
good.
It says I rolled a 13, but I don't see myself in the initiative. Oh, I'm there now. Okay, wait, I'm 23 now. What?
Yeah, I'm gonna hero point my initiative roll.
Okay.
I think people will want to see my face even if it means that they see me eat 3 more pieces of sushi.
Oh, wait, can I hero point my initiative roll if I am already in initiative?
You should be able to right-click wherever you rolled and just to re-roll with hero point or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm also going to give Swing Ripper his hero point back for coming back and eating sushi. I don't know. Eating sushi, I guess, worth a hero point.
This
Apparently.
sushi is definitely hero
I
point
would have
worthy.
gotten
I'll
sushi
say
if I
that
knew
much.
that.
I roll a 2 instead. I am
Hell
cursed.
yeah.
Absolutely cursed.
All right. Well, maybe
if we
these
just beat
guys
you to the
will be a
fish man.
challenge for you then.
You know, I think that if you're cooking sushi, you might be doing it a little wrong.
Fair.
All
That
right.
being said, I did make some spam masubi earlier today, and that was very good.
You know, it's not sushi, it's kimbap. I think you cook the contents of kimbap,
Mhm.
which is sushi-like.
Yeah.
All right. So are we ready?
Yep.
I think so.
All right. Well, this guy is going to run forward.
Can you reveal my initiative roll in chat? Because I accidentally rolled it blind. Just right-click it in chat and then click reveal.
Ivo, you are going on a 13.
All right. Yep, that's what shows there. I just wanted to like make sure because that felt really low. So I also got a 2.
Our gamers.
All right. This guy, this creature runs forward to here, strangely enough, leaping over the table.
That's helpful.
And he would very much like to trident Rue a question. Looks like a 33 to hit.
Oh, not a crit because of mirrored ages. Also, wait, Ivo, you should be at full health, I think. I would have just radianted
Oh
you
yeah, you
if
can
you
just do
weren't.
that automatically. Yeah, you're
and
right.
and
Yeah.
the elves gave you cornucopia.
That's true.
Oh, true, yeah.
I just didn't realize how much they were giving.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, yeah, they gave you everybody cornucopia until they were, because cornucopia is a focus spell. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
all right, so he is going to stab you for 13 damage.
And that looks like Rudar was getting stabbed.
Yes, Rudar is going to get stabbed for 13 damage.
Oh, okay.
And then he will, with his offhand, slash you with his claw. $24 to hit you.
That'll hit.
Hit, yeah.
I hate to bring this up.
Yeah.
The attack roll looked like it was to someone else. The 33, because I'm fairly certain that would have critted me.
Mirrored ages protected you from a crit.
Ah, gotcha. I see what happened. Never mind.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Ignore me entirely.
All right. There you go. Rudar, you can respond.
I'm going to.
Mirrored
My
damage,
turn.
does that protect other people from crits?
Mirrored ages is an aura that gives everyone a +1 AC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like it was only a +9 instead of a +10, and that's why it was a hit.
All right, sounds good. Not for them, but for you.
Am I safe to assume that we do not have weapons out?
I'll say you could have drawn your weapon as like in that second where the viscera turned when they took that surprise round to kill the elven pharaoh.
Fair
I'll say
enough.
you got your weapons out.
We then would go, oh shit, and pull out like weapons.
Then I will step to here and then just target this little fish guy and say, just remember, you brought this on yourself when you attacked a peace event. And I'm going to demoralize him, hopefully.
Let's see. Do you have intimidating glare?
Yes.
Yes, I think so.
All right.
Chat says that you have intimidating glare. It shows in Foundry chat
Cool.
even.
Right.
Cool.
Yes. It's,
Oh, cool.
mhm.
Foundry's awesome now, by the way. For those of you that didn't know.
Right. Yeah. He definitely does not understand what you're saying,
Mhm.
but that withering stare gets him.
All right. Fair enough. Then after that, I'll just hit him in the face, preferably.
And I'm providing the flanking by being here with my funny dagger.
Nice.
Oh, buddy.
That is going to crit him. Yep.
Isn't it funny how we have Exemplar and Exemplar Archetype working together to give everybody like 2 bards in play? Isn't that just really?
Oh,
Nice.
I love being a rogue. I think I rolled that twice though.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
I think first one counts
Rogue.
because first one was the first legitimate roll.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
long
you
time
just
I know that makes
straight up
sense.
murk this guy.
Hell yeah.
Andy Sprite.
Oh, doesn't that mean your next triggers?
Oh, it does.
Oh yeah.
One within 30. So
Get
I'll
this
target
one.
this one.
Yeah, that's the guy that's next initiative.
Yeah. And I'm gonna try and trip him anyway, so yeah, go ahead.
And I get the bonus from your next. Does intimidating prowess proc here? Would you say I'm physically menacing him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
They do not speak your language, though.
You did just delete a fish person from existence.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh wait, we don't have an
Well-
Exemplar Archetype anywhere. Where is that?
It's me.
It's
Oh.
the elf. He has ancient elf.
Ancient Elf Exemplar
Ancient elf
Archetype.
is
That,
cracked.
Yeah.
so it's
Well, I
on the bonus
tried.
feeds. Yeah, that's wow. Ancient Elf is crazy. Okay. I
Yeah.
kind of forgot how
I-
good Ancient Elf is. My bad.
I
Yeah.
pointed that out in my video. Yeah.
I think that's everything though.
Yep. Click and turn.
Oh, yeah, that's on me.
Yeah. I
Yep, all
will
right. Cademones.
Yeah. I will first spark transcendence, raise the walls, let me target you and heal you for 12. What the hell? Heal yourself for that much, Rudar.
I will definitely do that.
And I will put the raise the walls effect on myself and the animist as before.
Yay!
Then I will stride here and I will attempt to trip the guy who is next in initiative. So let's do that.
I may try and dump a calm on all of their heads.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But
that's cool.
My calm is only ranked 2. So if they're like, if this is an extreme fight, it won't be good, but
Yeah, let's see.
Right.
Would you
Doesn't feel
prefer
like
to
one.
stand here? Would you prefer to
no,
stand
you
over
see,
here, Swing?
I'm actually, you'd be affected by incap because it's a rank 2. So you can stand right in the middle of my column and be fine. I'm just avoiding focus fire, like friendly fire with incap. Incap is upside,
fair.
guys. Incapacitation is an upside, you know? It's not copium.
I will still stand here just in case I crit fail and can't take hostile actions.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah,
And also I'm expecting them to run around and try and flank you.
Yeah.
So I think that's a better spot regardless.
yeah, true. This one is prone, PsiPrime.
Yes.
Okay, and that's it for my turn.
All right. Well, these guys are crazy, so he will definitely stand up as an action.
Mhm.
I don't know if that triggers anything.
No, I don't have anything, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's our guy that had stuff in the corner there. Going last initiative
Yeah.
along with me.
All right. Well, this guy
Hey,
got up.
hero
He's-
points
he,
for that too.
he does not like you. He's actually going to second action move here. And then he is going to Trident you a question. Sorry, that's a thing that my group does where they say, axe you a question when you attack with an axe.
Yeah.
And then we just extrapolated that out to weapon of choice you a question.
He has a debuff for missing against me, I believe. Oh, no. That's only if I have Spark Transcendence. Never mind. So nothing. He just missed.
Yep. And that's all 3 of his actions. All right. This guy is going to move down, and he is going to trident you a question again. Or he's doing it for the first time.
Or apparently not doing it at all.
No, these guys can't roll for crap. All right. Well, he's going to try something else. If I can figure out how to do it. How do I access his skills on his sheet?
I'm pretty sure it'd just be near the top. I'm going to my Mind Palace to the Foundry enemy stat blocks. I'm pretty sure it's just listed at the top of their stat block, everything that they're proficient in.
Oh, there it is. This is -5 to this because apparently I can't. Oh.
Chat is saying that you're... Oh, no. I don't know what you're trying to do, so I don't know how to help you.
All right. He is trying to... No. He, in fact, critically fails, I believe.
Does he?
He critically fails, I believe, against your reflex DC.
My reflex DC is 19.
And he rolled a
17
minus 5.
Right?
Minus
so
5
12. So just a regular fail.
He does not fall prone when he tries to grab your ankle.
Also, wouldn't be -4 because free hand and agile offhand gets shot.
That is also true.
No, because it's a combat maneuver. It's trip, which does not have the agile trait. There are feats
according
to give it.
No,
they do.
Yeah, the remaster actually changed that. Where
there are feats specifically to give it agile, though.
Yeah, and then they made that feat make it a -3.
Yeah, okay. That feat got changed. The feat
got buffed.
Right.
Wrestlers only get buffs. You see, invest now in wrestling.
All right. All right. I guess that's something I missed. Aristos.
Swing Ripper, what are you thinking right now?
Let me see if my thoughts are going to be fireball in nature or calming in nature. I'm just saying that I'm thinking about calm, and because I just want to see where the burst would be placed down. Yeah, I can place a burst down that hits all of them, and this is probably going to be what that burst looks like.
Yeah.
So I'd say you do the damage now, and I'll drop the calm in that area.
Yeah, okay, I can just step up and do flanking and stay out of that area even.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then that's going to be where I drop my calm.
Okay. I will go ahead and make an... no, I'll slam down.
And I hope you don't mind if I Earth's Bile into calm. Because I might as well push damage.
No, that you can hit target to target the creature, but that's definitely a hit.
Okay.
Would it be a crit by any chance with the flanking?
Oh, it is a crit with the flank. Is it?
Nice.
Why is it? All right, I'm gonna double check something real quick. It is not. Why does he have a penalty to AC?
Because he's flanked, I guess.
Flanking.
He's frightened.
Yeah.
Flanking. No, he has a random penalty to AC, but he should have lost frightened at the end of his turn.
It doesn't say he's frightened,
right.
So
yeah, it doesn't crit him. It
okay.
Only normal hits him, even with flanking.
Okay.
So solid hit.
Clack.
All right, and now I will do my.
Nope, that's not what I need to undo that.
The triple
I have
crit.
the burst trait from Starfinder. All right, and then I will do
At
my
this point, you've
follow-up
earned it.
athletics action.
Good old trip. Oh,
Well, it's not a critical fail, so you don't
Oh.
fall prone.
That's
Oh.
good.
so what I heard is low reflex.
Yeah.
That's a dangerous thing to tell a blaster.
Maybe you should for a fireball.
Maybe. But let's see how this goes first. So I'm gonna bile as a miniature volcano appears next to our poor exemplar. The spirits, they're angry again. I'm sorry, my
Uh-oh.
friend.
That is fine.
It's chip damage,
More damage to the enemies than us by a significant margin.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
still a beneficial single action. It's kind of absurd as a single action. And then I'm gonna cast a calm, and then I'm gonna place that burst right on top of the other one. My goal is to have that part of floor be pure yellow by the end of this fight.
Maybe just calm the northern two so that one, I don't get caught by a random crit fail, and two, we're gonna react to strike this one anyways, aren't we? So yeah.
Okay, I can move the calm
That's
north.
fair.
Yeah, I think that makes more sense.
Okay, I'll follow your lead because I do respect the random crit fail would be terrible for us.
Yeah.
But I don't think we can randomly crit fail this because you get incapped.
No, because a crit fail turns into a
crit
fail. And that's
upgrade to a
still
fail would still stop me. It would stop hostile actions.
But if
That's
the
why.
target is subject to hostility from any other creature, so you
Yeah,
just need
but
somebody.
if like true.
You
Yeah,
can just
yeah.
ask somebody to demoralize you.
Okay,
So-
include me on it. Include me on it.
I think I want to
how
include
does
you.
Incap? How does Incap turns anything that if the creature level is twice the spell level?
Right.
Yes.
It's more
So
than
if
double
they're
the spell
level 4 or higher.
No,
Yeah, so if level 4 or higher.
no. Level 4 or lower is affected. Incap is.
Oh yes. Yeah.
because incap it's if they're more than double
More
the spell
than
level.
double.
So unless these
Yeah.
guys are all as high level of us or higher level, they don't get affected, but we don't. Thank you, Incap. You let me friendly fire.
Also, I'm pretty sure it should apply automatically, the in cap.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Oh,
everybody.
wow, they all succeeded.
That's gonna be correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they all take a -1 penalty to attack rolls as long as I sustain it.
Where's the
Okay, that's good.
You know what?
Mhm.
I got all their good die rolls out of the way.
I mean, the -1 is still nice.
Yeah, no, it's not bad. It's not a bad spell, but like, it didn't do what I was hoping.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My pissing on the floor tactic did not work. It did not make friends.
You know what? He's gonna. Man, he's here.
Mhm.
You know what? He's gonna do this. He's just gonna walk through. Get over here.
Don't do that.
And then he is going to try something targeting Cadenimos.
Uh-huh.
Ha! He falls on the ground.
Great. That means
He will then
You could,
spend his third action to get back up.
Wait, what was he? What was he targeting? My reflex? He did not crit fail, unless it was
So
a
he
nat
rolled a nat
one.
one. He crit failed.
Oh, okay, damn.
See, I got all the good rolls out of the way.
All right. Well, he's not super happy about that. All right. Well, that guy's dead. Rue.
So he did stand back up, right?
Yes.
Yep.
He walked over, tried to grab, fell down, and then got back up.
And I will take a step over,
Mhm.
try to demoralize him.
Make sure T to target, and then,
Yeah.
He is.
That's a frightened one. Foundry says success. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Let's not split hairs further.
And then I will strike him.
Oh.
Would that have been a crit if he was frightened? No, it wouldn't have been. The 30 didn't crit.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
$22.
Yeah. Can you drag the frightened condition onto him, PsiPrime?
Yeah, you
I can give him the frightened condition.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
click to
yeah.
apply the effects immunity in Foundry chat. That will also apply the immunity to demoralize.
Yeah.
So that we can see that and remember.
How do I make
In the
any-
chat, there's a button that says click to apply effects and immunity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And he's going to take that damage, which he is not happy about.
I mean, few
And then I
people
think
are
that's-
happy to receive damage.
Right.
One of them
all I
is
got.
Pathfinder when
Except
I'm
maybe
hitting
the
3
new Guardian.
enemies.
I
Do you have a
swear.
third action? You moved, you attacked.
I moved.
He demoralized.
Frightened.
Oh, demoralized.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Well, this guy.
First- It's my
Oh.
turn.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. You're right.
First, I will use my Spark Transcendence, apply this effect. And nobody needs any healing, so I'm not even going to bother with that right now. And then that swaps my Divine Spark into Noble Branch. And I guess I'll just focus down the one that's badly injured.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
I will strike at him. That's a nice little hit over there.
Yep. He's not looking good.
Okay, then I'll just make another attack instead of trying to raise my shield. Hell yeah, he's probably dead for that.
Let's go, Frighten!
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was a combination of frightened and my aura.
Yeah, it was a combination of everything going on.
Every
Oh, and
plus one
GM,
matters.
can you apply
Yeah.
the spell effect Calm? Because they should have -1 to hit.
Oh yeah, they should.
I can do that. All right.
So drag the spell effect,
Uh,
click and drag it onto the people. You see where it says spell effect Calm in chat?
Pathfinder, did you heal anyone that round?
No, you're immune to my healing, so I can't heal you again.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's like a
All right.
10-minute
Well, this
cooldown
guy
on
would
it.
very much like to hit you, so they can actually do any of their things.
I'd like to see him try.
Was this one prone?
No.
No.
Okay.
None of them are prone right now.
Oh, hit because of off guard.
Ha.
Man, these plus ones are really mattering.
hmm
Damn, I couldn't -1 him out of it.
All right. He is going to do some damage, including bleed damage.
Ooh.
And he, as a free action, gets to enter a blood frenzy.
Oh no.
Okay, apply the damage to me. Or do I apply it?
Yeah, you click on yourself and
Okay.
just hit the damage.
Okay, I'll take a little bit of damage. I'm resistant to most of it.
And
Well,
is
yeah.
piercing the damage type from your skin?
Yes. Yeah, I picked piercing as my damage type at the beginning of the day because, like, spears.
All right, and then he attacks you again.
He misses, which means he gets that debuff.
So calm.
So basically,
that was the calm.
yeah,
baby.
calm cause a miss.
Yeah, caster.
Is there an effect to apply here? Okay, so he is off guard. Just drag the off guard effect onto him.
Yep.
And
right.
I guess we'll just remember. Oh, he's out of attack, so no need to remember the next bit.
He has a third attack.
Oh,
He attacked you
this one
once. Free action, blood frenzy. Attacked you second time.
Then this attack will have an additional -2 circumstance penalty if he's using the same weapon he just attacked me with.
Is it specifically say weapon?
Yes, but like claws count towards it. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, during this time for creature attacking you using a weapon.
Oh, it says using a weapon, doesn't it? Never mind then.
It says
He's hitting you with an agile claw.
Yeah. Then is he also not off guard? Okay, he's not off guard either then. My bad.
All right, well.
Yeah,
That's
remove the off guard.
I apologize for reading the ability.
All right.
Chat, we are all here of the opinion that let's just play the game properly and let the chips fall where they may. That's
all right.
Unless they fall against me specifically.
And yeah, that's his. And then his friend is going to start laying into you.
Okay, this was his weapon. So now his trident has -2 and he's off guard.
Okay.
Let me just put the thing for off guard in the chat. There. You can drag the off guard on there.
All right. Well, he's going to slash you with his claw because that's agile.
Also, the other guy's off guard until the start of his next turn.
Yeah. No, he's not off guard. He didn't hit with a weapon, right?
Oh, right. No weapon.
Yeah. Only this one.
Yeah, only that guy.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay. I will shield block some of the damage.
Does that include the -2 to attacks?
He didn't make it with the same weapon.
The second attack.
Oh, that's not.
He didn't use the same weapon. Yeah.
He used a trident, and he has a trident, and then he has claws.
Yep. Yeah. No, I'm wrong. You're right. Okay.
Okay. So here's the damage. Did you block all of it?
So no, I didn't block all of it, but I blocked a chunk of it.
Okay. Then the blood frenzy activates because he's done slashing damage to you while you're off guard. It's weird trying to get these guys to work because they have to hit you while you're off guard with and then his third claw attack does not get anywhere close to hitting you. That is both of them. Aristos.
Let's do some punchies here. I'm going to target this guy in front of me. We're just going to make a regular strike on it.
There we see the Thraben dice, but fighter math.
I still get to hit.
Hey guys,
on that.
aren't you stoked for the new operative that gets fighter levels of to hit, but also flurry ranger accuracy at high levels?
And also built-in damage steroids?
Yes. Ugh.
Look, like, my issue with operative is that I don't see how they can make a second class that uses guns anymore. Like, what do you do?
Yeah.
That's it. That's the class.
All right. How's it looking?
Not happy. Is certainly injured.
All right. Doesn't feel like it's on death's door. If I hit it, I might just kill it. And I might be able to reposition for flanking. I'm going to make another regular strike.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, that's it's not going to be great for him.
Get him.
Wait. What? Wait. Hold up.
Oh, sorry. I
Oh,
rolled.
there was no multiple attack
There's no
penalty.
multi-attack
There was no multiple
penalty.
attack penalty. Would a
Okay.
29 have been a crit?
Yes,
Oh, great.
because
Of all the things.
blood frenzy, I think, gives him a -1 to AC.
It's a -2.
Oh wow.
Cool.
Oh,
So he
yeah.
does still deal.
So that's 40
Okay, so the
damage.
50 damage.
Oh,
Yeah, one or the other. It just
I personally vote for we go with whatever option is the first in chat.
you know what? It doesn't matter. Either 100
Yeah.
or 40 damage, both of which will kill him.
That was the full.
Yeah.
50 was the. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh.
yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rue, where do you want me for like flanking purposes? North of
This
this
guy is
enemy?
off guard
Already.
already.
Oh well,
So I'm
then
gonna
I guess I will
demoralize him
just
regardless.
go wherever I want. 5,
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Yeah, I can fit a bio
enough.
in there. Sustain.
Hit me just for fun.
No, I'm not hitting anybody else except for just that one guy.
Yeah.
But you could.
So, GM, give me a reflex save.
That looks like a
Nice.
2.
All right, so you're going to take 10. And then I'm just going to launch an ignition your way. And this is at full accuracy because Earth Spile is non-attack.
No.
And I'll go ahead and do damage. There we go. And now this is where casters are at their weakest, you know, when the fight is already basically over.
Right.
I already did all my spiky nonsense. I'm done. Yeah. Easy peasy. Fast turn.
Mm-hmm.
Now we go through all the dead people's initiatives.
I mean, Rudar.
Nice.
I will right up, demoralize, hit.
Yeah, I think we can keep on beating the shit out of them. Yeah, I like this plan.
Right.
It's a good plan.
Oh, this guy's so dead, isn't he?
Demoralized
I'll actually
crit.
stand on this corpse rather than going all the way up to him, so that
Yeah.
If AoE does happen again, which I doubt it will,
I then have a tile
not
to place
playing.
it on. Thank
right,
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then
All right.
I'll go ahead and strike. Well,
Still a hit.
Aw, just a regular hit.
Damn. Unfortunate.
Oh, sorry, I rolled the damage.
that's okay.
Well, I guess the rogue only
He's
did 26.
not doing well at all.
That's all I got.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, intern.
You know, another thing
I
about
will
that
just-
positioning is now Kitamanese can now slide to the left to get flanking.
This guy's already off guard, like 7 different ways.
We don't need to, but it would be funny.
Yeah, you just stab this guy with a spear and take him down.
I have 2 fish kebabs now.
Yeah.
Ooh.
As you slay this last creature that nobody has recalled knowledge on,
Oh, was that not the roll we made at the beginning?
no, that was a roll to see what was going on. Only one of you succeeded.
Here. We have no idea what's going on, but we are
Yeah.
very good at
You turn around and the elven prince Hori, along with the entire human delegation, a dwarven delegation, are all staring daggers at the orcs, and the orcs are like, we had no idea. And they're like, lies! You come here and sacrifice your leader to try and kill all of us? How dare you! This is just the typical you guys can see that orcs or you guys see that diplomacy is quickly breaking down. It looks like the delegations are going to gang up and kill the orcish delegation for their leader's actions. What would you like to do?
You know what?
One of you has figured something out. Aristos, do you remember what I told you?
That he wanted to stop speaking, but couldn't.
Mm-hmm. And he looked confused.
So I'm going to just kind of shout, there may be foul play here. It seemed like he wanted to stop speaking, but wasn't able to. Perhaps he was under the effect of a powerful spellcaster.
All right. That seems to get their attention for just a moment, but it looks like the crowd will need convincing.
Can I use spell slots to circumvent doing a check? If it's cool enough.
Which spell slot would you like to use?
So I'd like to throw a fireball directly through the roof of the building and then yell out, if a mage wanted you dead, you wouldn't still be standing.
I mean, if you want to use your fireball to do that, I will allow that to succeed.
All right.
No roll necessary.
As I just with the voice of thousands of angry spirits, I roar out that. And basically, my argument being, it's too inefficient for them to try and do it that way. That wouldn't be their plan. It's not their way.
Right. Okay, very good. So, Matt, that has seemed to woo a few of the crowd. Pathfinder, do you have something to add?
I will just angrily raise the two corpses of fish people that I skewered and just yell at everyone in front of me and just ask, do these look like fucking orcs to you? What are you on about? And just try to yell them back to their senses.
Okay.
And
roll
basically
intimidate.
just shame them. Yeah. Intimidating them and also shaming them for trying to take advantage of one thing going wrong to immediately kill the orc. I just point over to the puddle of goo that their leader is as well. It's oh, you think their master plan was to kill their own leader to kill you after, huh? What?
You get some of them are like, yeah, no, that doesn't make a Thraben.
Yes.
Do you have something to add?
I have already gone once. Do you want me to go again?
Or you went
because I said that I thought they might be controlled by a spellcaster.
Okay, so that wasn't a round. That was you getting them to listen to you're in another social encounter. Your thing was basically giving everybody the heads up that they were controlled. So you can make an argument now using, if you want to talk about the magic of it, you could use any of the magic skills.
Yeah, I'll do Arcana then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's go. All right, Int Fighter, you have failed me at every Int roll today. And you probably fail me once again. That's below level DC.
That is, in fact, a success
Huh.
on because I have different
Pity.
spell DCs for different tacts. And that is a
Yes.
success. You point out correctly that this type of magic is beyond anything you know about, and it doesn't seem like a typical use of magic. So you doubt, an orcish tradesman, not a practiced spellcaster, would be able to do that on his own. All right, we've got one more round to go. Or has everybody gone?
Time to
I
dice is
haven't
not
gone
gone.
Time to dice. Do you want to do something?
I will step forward and say, our leader is dead. If you want to throw yourself at the orcs, you absolutely can. But more bloodshed will not solve what did this.
Sounds
And
like
try to
an
do intimidation.
intimidate, yeah.
Well,
Do you want to hero point that?
I have that, don't I? Yes, I will.
All right. Oh, that is just barely not a critical success.
Oh,
Do,
Damn.
but you do succeed, and several of them are like, you can tell that they want to argue, but you're like, argue now. All right, we have one more round of this. Pathfinder, do you have something?
I am so I'm guessing there's still some like people raring to fight, right?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are like, hey, you tried to kill everybody in the delegation. Thank goodness we had
Yeah.
these bodyguards with us.
I go over to the human section of whoever's raring to fight, and I basically just call every single one of them a coward for trying to attack a bunch of shocked and leaderless orcs. And I say that their ancestors would not be proud.
Okay. What do you want to roll for that?
Intimidation, unless you have a suggestion for something that might have a lower DC or something. Athletics, if you'll allow it. Athletics.
Or the only other thing I can think of is religion, if you're talking about their ancestors being unhappy with their choices.
I think I'll stick with intimidation then.
Okay. Yeah, you succeed.
Cool.
Swing Ripper.
So are any of the crowd still like bustling trying to get past?
Several of the crowd are still like calling for blood, but most of them, you'd say a good like 75% of them have been convinced, but there's still some people that are calling for blood, including Prince Hori of the Elves.
I'm really not good at anything except like trying to talk about magic. And,
You
like-
could talk about the magics used in the scroll that he was reading from.
Yep.
And how that doesn't seem like something orcs would do.
I can say that didn't seem like the magics of mortal men. It was not planned by the orcs. And just like try to have him see reason.
All right.
Meaning to,
Yeah,
like,
you could
shaking
roll.
him.
You could roll any of the magic skills.
I am gonna say that I'm doing a naturalist argument. That is
Okay.
not the magic of men.
All right. You critically succeed because the DC for that was lower.
Woo! Let's go.
And all of them are convinced. There's a few stragglers that like leave the grounds like in disgust, but most of the assembled crowd is convinced. The delegations cool down and agree to get some sleep and investigate the matter in the morning. The elven druids come forward and heal all of you.
I don't think we need it.
Yeah.
And the dwarven delegation comes forward and says, "Thank you for saving us from both the attacks and from our own foolish temporary insanity, our foolishness. You deserve this far more than I, and we'll present it to the group. I think Rudar will want it most."
Okay.
It is a +1 striking long spear with the same ritual bronze, which is cold iron, that the
Right.
dagger was made from. It's his own personal spear. It's one of the first weapons forged out of this new ritual bronze.
I will take it, and I will
Mhm.
say, "Thank you for keeping a level head. The orcs. There does not need to be more bloodshed here today."
I certainly don't think so. Thank you for making us see reason. Yeah, this long spear is like maybe 3 inches shorter than your long spear, but it's quite well made,
Mm-hmm.
and it's got this weird sheen to the bronze.
I will start wielding that.
All right, so as you guys start entering, you get to the steps down here. If you want to bring your characters down to the steps, the exit.
Mhm.
You see Prince Hori out here.
Uh-oh.
No, 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 he shouts like a petulant child. You are supposed to go to war with the filthy orcs. Why aren't you attacking them? Hori does not allow for a rebuttal as he collects himself. Well then, when everyone is weakened from war, my army of sea monsters shall come and take you over. Bah, this is less than ideal, but I will have my surprise attack. Let the elven empire tremble and fall after they denied me my birth. All hail the queen of the depths. All hail the sea people. And as he says so, an army of the same sea monsters appear behind him.
Oh.
Okay.
Maybe I shouldn't have burnt my fireball.
It's like, oh, you're going to blow your big AoE damage spell? Okay. Yeah, no, you can totally do that.
This character would blow it early. Like, he would. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not claiming it was a good tactical decision.
I got you an automatic critical success on the roll.
Yeah, no, I thought it was cool enough that I should do it. Like, I mean, aura is forever.
All right. Well, these
Those are
guys
going
are
to
going to
not-
enter combat.
Damn, they're just a little bit outside of my range.
We have some hero points. I feel like we're gonna need them.
Yeah.
Please, can we have some more?
Oh my goodness.
You know what? I'm going to give Rudar a hero point for all his crazy murdering, critting with. All right.
How did you get another nat one?
I'm very talented.
All right. Is everybody all right?
Yep.
If anybody's wondering why it says something weird in the initiative tracker, don't worry. I may have used a different stat block for him.
All good.
By the way, you guys know that the Queen of the Depths is like one of the most vile villains. She's all about like, she's a goddess that's all about like dragging people under and drowning them.
Mhm.
Um.
Well, anyway, it seems like you're winning initiative.
Right.
Right.
Well, I think
Yep.
the Elven Prince is going to cast a spell.
Yep. No,
Yeah.
no, I have good third actions. No, no, you can't take me. No.
Oh.
Oh.
Goodbye forever.
Hey, I have a hero point. Yay!
All right, and then
Oh, I accidentally selected Rudar's character. My bad. I don't know how that happened.
I'm pretty sure
Why
that
is
slow is
it-
just targeting me because the targeting icon was on
Oh,
me.
it's a third rank slow. My bad. I thought it was
No, it's baby
AoE.
slow.
Oh.
It's baby slow.
Oh, yeah. My bad.
My bad.
all
I
right,
just thought it was way worse.
and then he is going to run behind his army of sea people.
All right, I'm gonna be slowed 1 for round 1, but that's not too big of a deal for me.
It's not slow 2 for the entire fight.
Yeah, no, it's significantly like more playable. If there was
Right.
one of us to be slowed 2 for the entire fight, I would probably be the best one to get slowed because I can
Right.
still Earth Spile.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, what is these guys' speed? It's probably 25.
This does mean that I can't cast Enlarge and then also Earth Spile. So I can't let the fighter have a reach weapon. I can't
All right.
gimmick that hard.
They move up here, and as a 2-action activity, I guess they could move there. As a 2-action activity, I need everybody who's not Ivo.
Reflex save from everybody that isn't me.
Yep.
You got it, boss. I did my part.
Oh, one sec. Someone should not have the raised walls. Oops.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah.
mean it doesn't matter for anything.
No, it's a reflex save. That's why.
Oh yeah, but like it.
Yeah.
I'm still
Oh, no.
not getting reflex save.
Against each
It's
enemy
within
within 10
feet,
feet.
right?
Oh, all right.
It does.
No, another saving throw. No, no, I'm a strength caster. No, these are awful for me. Oh, never mind. Lamau, get good.
Oh,
It is still a basic save, so you still take half damage even on a miss.
Well, I'll take that half damage and eat it. There we go.
All right, that is their turn. It is now Kedemones.
All right.
Okay. Can I walk through this space?
You cannot walk through them. No.
Yeah. I mean
This
the
tile
wagon.
here.
I'll let you. I'll treat this square as difficult terrain.
Okay. That'll be what? 30 feet till here, 60 feet till here. Okay. I'm just gonna make a beeline for the idiot, going around them, and I'm just gonna try and trip him. Yes, this is for now at least as far as I can go. You guys can reach me as well if you get a chance to. I would want the fighter to come here with me to bully the caster.
Yeah. I'm in the fight that I'd rather be in. The enemies that are weak to
Right,
effects
absolutely.
as the
Yeah.
AoE spammer caster.
Yeah, let Rudar and Ivo take on the AoE guy. We're gonna bully the caster. So I trip him, and you run up here, fighter.
Swarms are immune to precision damage, right?
Yeah. No,
How are you tripping him? You have
with
a
my
hit-
shield.
you have- your shield has the trip trait?
Yeah. I have the shield augmentation. I picked the trip and shove traits for it.
Are you an inventor?
no, that's
No,
just an
this-
item that exists.
It's very
It's an
interesting
item.
too.
It's
All right.
existed
Yeah.
since
That's
the rest
something I
archetype
didn't know.
has. It's the same age as
Yeah.
rest archetype, same book.
I just didn't know about it.
See, wrestlers
Yeah.
started getting buffs as soon as it was printed. You don't understand the grind set that wrestlers been on.
Should have mentioned that in my video. I guess it wouldn't have mattered.
Shield augmentation moment.
Hmm.
Also, I think that Kitamos would have been not persistent bleeding, and also we got full heal.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah. I should not be persistent bleeding anymore. Yeah, thank you.
and anyway, so I'm gonna enter my stance that has me do extra damage with everything that I do.
Yep.
Okay.
That's one action. Then for my second action, so I started blasting, and I believe that covers more than half of their tiles.
Yep. I mean, you just need to do. Apparently, it doesn't. They use their arcane
So
see
anyway,
people
chat, this was a
magic.
fun stream. I think we're gonna end early.
People are
They use
immune to
their
volcanoes.
arcane sea people magics to throw seawater into your Earth's bile. Now there's just a bunch of mud on the ground.
And then steam comes up in the middle. It's like, oof. And the spirits are getting angrier. And now I'm not slow. And that's my turn.
All right. Moving on next, Rue.
Okay. So I am not going to be able to do much against a troop.
Yeah, go bully
the other guy.
If everyone leaves you.
I'm fine. I can heal myself.
Okay.
I'm very self-sufficient.
Cool.
You're forgetting, this is the swing ripper character at the end of the day.
day.
I'm still a swing ripper character. I'm fine. I can. I'm basically built as a one-man party. I'm good.
Can you get here quickly? How quickly can you get here?
It's 25 feet, but
So you were here.
20, 25.
That spot is difficult to
Okay,
read.
it'll be all 3 actions to get here. Maybe you want to like attack those things once and then spend 2 actions coming this way.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I'm going to get on
Also-
the other side of Pathfinder for flanking.
Also,
not unsure.
it is questionable whether troops can be flanked or not. I have not seen an official ruling one way or the other. Because
actually going
troops are immune to anything that would target a single individual that's not an attack, and flanking kind of falls into that category. I do not
Yeah.
know. I know that there's been a whole bunch of people yelling about it online.
Yeah, it's weird to me, the idea that 2 people can flank an entire troop. But I'm actually going to come up to here and just demoralize. Was it Horde?
That's a good call.
To me, I
Yeah.
think that the argument for 2 people flanking a troop is, well, then the formation's kind of weird, messed up.
Yeah. And it's also just like if these people needed to be in a troop to fight us, I can totally buy that 2 people would flank them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then the other argument is all-around vision.
Yeah.
But my opinion is if they
I
had all-around vision, they would have ridden all-around vision.
Yeah. I think troops should be flankable.
And also, I think it's more
That's fair, that's
heroic
fair.
fantasy to let troops be flanked.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So genre-wise, I tend to run a more heroic game, so I lean
Mhm.
Yeah.
to the more heroic kind of ruling.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like. I could be persuaded by all those arguments. I just don't know what the rules are.
I think that the official rules are vague, and I think that trying to get official ruling from the book itself is almost a lost cause.
Well, yeah, I mean, but we were talking about trying to run this as official as possible for the stream.
That's
Earlier.
fair. Yeah.
Yeah, someone is moving me, by the way.
Oh,
There's no-
Shit. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to scroll down on the map.
All right.
Oh.
You
So-
hold right click and then you drag.
Thank you.
I was like, I'm not that close. But I think I did.
Wait a sec. You applied the frighten and stuff to me instead of the target.
Yeah, you accidentally targeted the wrong person.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So would a 27 have worked on that other guy too?
27 does beat his will DC, so he is
Okay.
frightened 1.
Sweet.
Cool.
And I will
So
just
just
charge
drag
him
the
and
frightened
say,
one onto him.
maybe
Yeah.
I was wrong. Some blood does need to be shed.
I'm sorry, guys. Retract my statement. We should be fighting. All right. Aristos. If Rudar is done, Aristos.
Yep, that's all I got.
End your turn.
Oh nope,
And
that's the wrong button.
now it's
Turn
Aristos'
button.
go.
Yeah, Aristos.
Oh man, I got the turn notification multiple times. All right, so
Sorry.
I am going to move and then sudden charge, yelling, "You're nothing like the Pharaoh. This is shameful." And I will end up.
Surprise, surprise. He did not, in fact, develop divine sorceress powers.
No.
And then I will target little buddy here and make an attack. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yep, that's
It's
what I was
a
trying to
about
see.
time.
That is a critical hit for 42 damage and also clumsy one, enfeebled one.
Nice.
Crushing. Doesn't that only work on bludgeoning weapons?
Oh yeah.
That is not a crushing great axe then. JK.
Ah.
We'll ignore
Okay,
that.
then no crushing.
And no crit spec because there's no like target in range.
Yeah, no enemy within reach.
Okay, so just the damage.
Yeah.
Still a lot
Just
of
quote
damage.
unquote 42 damage.
Yeah, I mean like
Mhm.
it's a fight. It's +3 above. Well, I mean it's
Yeah.
like +6 above normal math. You know, it's kind of
Yeah.
yeah. This is kind of a stupid fast round.
All right, are you done?
Yeah.
All right. He is going to cast a spell. This does not provoke, as it does not have the manipulate trait.
Damn.
Where are you? There it is. Will save.
Whom is he targeting?
He is targeting
Spider-Man.
Aristos.
Uh-oh.
Ouch.
15 is a critical failure.
Cool.
You see the gaze of the Queen of the Depths upon you, and it is horrifying. You know in your heart of hearts that you should not be attacking this person. He is her favored. He is going to stand up as a second action.
Use your reaction.
Allowed to reactive strike.
You become sickened 2.
But I think you're still allowed
okay,
to reactive
fine.
strike, yeah.
Yes, you are
Yeah.
allowed to reactive strike him, but you become sickened 2.
Sure. How do I put that
your
on my character?
efficiency is on par with most marshals.
I can do it.
Okay, cool.
To apply the second, you'd right click your. Yeah, there you go. You
Yeah.
got it.
All right. There we go.
There you go.
So I will go ahead and strike.
Yeah, no,
Oh boy.
the Queen doesn't want you to attack him.
All right.
All right,
Yeah,
Nerd has one action left.
Can your
Um,
online dice be weighted?
he is going to.
I mean, his past 2 d20 rolls out up to a perfect 10.5. You know, on average. You know? Now, if the gambler's fallacy is to be believed, that is perfectly expected.
Just means I'm due.
Exactly.
Then a gust of water flies him up. No. Okay. Is there a way I can say that?
Are you trying to change his height?
Yeah.
You right click the
You
token.
can right click, and there should be a number in the top left you can change, and that'll mark him as being higher.
Yep. That's the altitude thing. That's the number in the top left when you right click a token. There we go.
And flies up 10 feet above the ground, sitting there. Holds on to the side of the structure here.
Okay.
All right.
That is a burst of water rockets him up there. All right. Well, these guys are completely ignored, and they're not cool with that. They've got a job to do.
Beat up the caster.
10-foot burst.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a way I can do a 10-foot burst somewhere?
Yeah, you put it in the chat. You can just click it and drag it anywhere.
Yeah, you see in the chat it says 10-foot burst. You can just drag it onto, or like click it and then you can drop it somewhere.
Yeah. And you can nudge it if you want.
I'm clicking and dragging and it's not working.
You click it once.
Click it, let go, and then move your mouse.
Oh, I see.
All right.
All right. They start hucking javelins at you. Just a million of them.
So you would not say they're... I'm not even going to finish the joke. They're hucking far more than 2 javelins. That's it.
They are, in fact,
joke is in
hucking...
there.
Right. So, yes.
What do we do?
Die.
I don't know. No, they are rolling it. No, what? I don't know how this is. Aha. There we go.
There you go.
It's the same damage as lower halberds?
No,
Oh,
I don't.
Dear God. Okay.
All right. What is going on? Okay. What? Okay. It has a. It's a DC 19 reflex save.
Okay. It's a crit fail and a success still.
Crit fail and success.
All right. So it is a total of 10 damage. So
okay, I'll take 20.
And then they will use one action lower halberds, which again, they're not halberds, they're big old long sticks. Against
tridents.
Yep, against they're super long. They're the extendo tridents. There's a magic item that turns a trident into a reach weapon. There you go.
Wow.
And that is their turn. Sorry that took so long.
Me not having a good speed really put me in the perfect position.
I will spend one action to swap my spear into a bola. I will attempt a ranged trip at this fella. So it's a -2 circumstance penalty, and hopefully that's gonna do something. Oh dear God. Okay.
Your bola is all tangled up like all the USB cords in your junk drawer.
Okay.
Does ranged trip still knock you prone?
No, because it's like when it says when you're doing something with the reach or range of your weapon, you can just drop your weapon instead of falling prone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And I guess I'm gonna shift my eminence into skin as hard as horn, and yeah, that's it for my turn.
Is there a way I can get this burst off of the battlefield?
It's my burst, so I can go ahead and delete that. But,
No, he's talking about the one that's near me.
So you go into in the top left, you see measurement controls. It's underneath token controls. Far top left corner of Foundry, top left corner of the screen, where you go to move token. Yeah. There's one called measurement controls. It'll show the center of the burst. There you go.
All right.
Make sure you go back to token controls.
And go back to token controls.
Yep, I got it.
And I'm gonna repeat Earth Spile. When I'm in
They're
my
gonna
stance.
wish that you didn't.
Okay, go ahead and reflex save.
They can't keep roll. Oh, they're gonna go from a 20 to a nat 1.
Nice.
Yay! Enjoy. So they're gonna eat double that.
Is
and
that
then-
double? Is that damage doubled already? No,
No.
I need to double it.
This is
You have to double it.
Bang! Thank you, Founder,
All
for
right.
applying weaknesses.
They are unhappy about this latest development.
And let me go read what. Oh, I need to enable channeler stance manually, and then I can go cast a haunting him, which is another AOE spell. Because I can
They'd
go
really-
back to back AOE.
They'd really
spells
appreciate it if
repeatedly.
you could not. That would be their first choice.
And I was worried about leaving you.
No, this is what I'm built for. And then
I'm just gonna solo this troop, guys. Don't worry about me.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna fight an entire army by myself. Because casters are weak, guys.
Meanwhile, 3 of us are bullying one guy.
So I'm gonna haunting him, and they need to roll me a fort save. Okay, so they're gonna still take 3 and then take the damage from being an AoE spell.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know, so only like 8 damage.
And that is gonna be all 3 of my actions, and I will pass through.
Alrighty. There's something you guys are so missing, and I'm sad that it happened. None of you have picked up on it. Rudar.
I mean, like,
Okay.
if you're gonna lock things behind recall knowledge, we're not playing a slow comp where we want to recall knowledge.
I mean,
Yeah.
you could also use some things that I came up with that I've shared in the stream. But you know what? If you don't want to do it, you don't want to do it. You can force this. That's fine.
So I guess I'm just going to stride directly underneath him. I
Yeah.
don't have a way to knock him off guard, though. Can I feint against him?
Wait, if he's
Yeah,
hanging
you can
against
feint
the
him.
door, would that mean that he's climbing?
He is not. He's supposed to be on here on this tile, but the map's not letting me do it. So I'm just saying, for effect, he's hanging off.
Okay,
But he's not.
fair enough.
I didn't do nothing. All right, then I'll just make a regular strike against him. Maybe.
He's
Nice.
he's not gonna like that. That's a critical hit against him.
Mhm.
You can hit the damage.
28. 28. He's clumsy 1, and he is frightened 1.
Do rogues get? I forget what triggers the rogues' weapon critical specialization. Don't they have to be off guard to trigger a rogue's critical
he
specialization?
is off guard
Uh,
because of Dread Striker, it seems.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, mine is.
But it says he failed the deception check.
If you look at Rudar's attack, it
Oh,
tells
that's
you
right.
why the guy is off guard. It says because of Dread Striker, Rudar has a feat that says frightened people are off guard to him.
Oh, that's right. He wasn't off guard. Sorry, because he lost off guard or he lost frightened
Right.
on his turn, right?
Lost
I forgot.
He
to
lost
remember.
frightened. Okay, so reroll damage
word.
without.
Yeah. I'm sorry. That's my bad.
Gotcha. Well, this is going to be much worse.
You should heal him up for the 28 damage you made him take, PsiPrime.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's still not happy. Still not doing well.
but a far cry from my 50 damage turns earlier.
Yep.
That'll be it for me.
Mm-hmm.
So if I am here, can I make a lunge properly?
Yes, you can.
All right, fantastic.
Me
Then
when I
will
lunge
go ahead.
upward.
Mhm.
I have just the most quaddest of quads, most hammy of hamstrings going in here.
Looking like a Disney Hercules over there.
That's a decent roll.
All right. Very nice.
Oh, I rolled damage. Sorry.
Nice.
All right, cool. And lunge is not a flourish, so I will do it again.
Isn't it a two action activity though?
Nope, it's one action.
Nope, one
Oh, wow.
action. Don't
Well,
think that's going to do it.
Not that it matters.
Damn.
No time to vomit. Only strike.
And you're also going to get re-sickened every time you strike anyway.
Yeah.
And as long as the spell is ongoing, you're going to get a -2 status to attack him anyway. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
it only helps your defenses, and who needs defenses?
All right.
In this party.
Oh. Haven't been doing Oh, okay. Sorry, it's his turn. All right. I'm sorry, I'm so not used to this. Very good. He is going to move again.
Oh.
If you want to make an attack.
No one has.
He's
Hey,
not
reach.
in the normal reach.
Oh, that's right. Okay. He is going to move down here. Burst of water cushions his landing. And then he is going to target you, Rudar, and see
Okay.
if he can get some hit points back.
I did terrify him earlier, so I get terrifying resistance.
Nice.
Not that that helps. 18.
All right. He puts his hands upon you and sucks out your lifeblood.
Oh no. As opposed to
And
my
gains 9 temporary hit points.
Yep.
Mhm.
And is there... Oh, there is a way for me to add that in. And that is all 3 of his actions. And let's see if I can do this correctly this time. I doubt it.
Okay, shoot crossbows.
Place your 10 foot burst.
Wait, also, the founder is showing injured. Doesn't that mean one of the sections should have gone away?
Oh, how
Oh,
injured
yeah.
are they? Yeah.
Bang. Okay, so I've already ripped out a quarter of their army.
Yep. Actually, yes. Quarter of their yes. Throws, javelins. Definitely not crossbows, because crossbows didn't exist in the Bronze Age. I definitely did. We're just getting a city guard squadron as sea people.
Oh no.
Don't worry, I'll block those javelins with my face. And then they're also getting Aristos. And there is your...
Guys, you should roll better saves. Like, I'm doing my best over
Oh,
here.
that's what we're doing wrong.
Like, guys, you should just have bigger numbers on your dice. Like, look,
All right,
I'm
and
gonna
then
get
they're
javelin. I'm gonna show you how it's done. Okay.
And Swing Ripper.
Like, look,
They're
my
gonna-
reflex about as bad as it can get, but that's no excuse to be failing
Doesn't matter
saves
because
against
the
an
dice are great.
underleveled troop.
Actually, they are on level. They are level 5.
Oh, well. That's even more embarrassing for them then.
I mean, they're hitting people with their definitely javelins and not.
Yeah. Anyway, they're
Not
too far away
crossbows.
for me to heal them, so I'm not going to bother thinking about healing them.
All right. Cademones.
Okay. First, I will move up till here.
Hori
Then
prefers you not do that. He would like you to surrender, actually, if you could. That'd be
I
best.
will try and grapple him so that he stops running away like a loser.
Can you grapple with?
I have an empty hand now. Yeah. I threw my bola, right?
Yep. All right.
Oh, God damn it! Okay.
Right. We just need better numbers on the dice.
Like, I think the tactics are fine. I just think that, you know.
Yeah. Chat's saying many people don't know that the dice actually go all the way up to 20.
Oh,
I've never seen a number by 14
get
personally.
this and 1 second. Take that much healing, Rudar.
Oh, thank you. I needed that for sure.
Okay, and I think that should be the end of my turn. Go.
Wow, I wonder what I'm gonna do.
We were over here like, oh, there's 3 of us getting beat while you're over here destroying this troop.
Well, yeah, they sent a blaster against an army. It's really an unfair battle.
Well, this guy is down to 2 segments, I believe.
All right, well, you know, one of the segments is still in reach. You know what that means? Bang. Okay, never mind.
Fine.
You know what? The enemies took my advice. That's what you guys need to do. In the future, to do that.
All right.
Okay, so my turn. I'm going to
just keep hitting the guy.
Yeah,
just
he's
keep
still
on
10 feet
hitting
in the
him.
air. Ain't he?
Just hit him.
I try to trip him first.
You would need a free hand, right?
Yep, because the long spear doesn't have the trip trait.
Yep. Just hit him. I'm giving you flanking. Just hit him.
Just hit him.
Yeah.
Just get him. He's close enough to dead. You probably get in 1 round.
Yeah, just hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
See, that's what a good roll looks like.
Oh, is that how good rolls work? Oh, shoot. I'm not so much of a fan of these good rolls when they go to the
32.
Nice.
I think that. Oh, he survives because he had temporary hit points.
Nice.
Ooh.
Give him the frightened one and the clumsy one.
And then once that, I have 2 more strikes.
We had a trip
give him the
earlier.
clumsy as well. Yeah.
Yeah, and I got it.
The trip earlier was action for action against the boss. That's still worth it, you know?
Yeah.
There we go. Here we go. Oh,
Ooh, I think that's going to do him in.
Nice.
Yep.
Foundry isn't automatically applying the 2 persistent fire. That's...
And you murder the elven prince Normally a bad faux pas, but in these circumstances, I think it's okay.
I've always wanted to do that.
Yeah. Aristos, do you want to bring us home?
Is the city guard still hostile, or have they?
Yes, the sea people are definitely still hostile.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
You do still feel real sick to your stomach.
We can vomit when we're dead. All right.
All right, I just
in
let you
there.
know.
It
Oh,
looked
be
like
very
40 for
soon.
so long.
Queen
Once
of the
more,
Depths
yeah,
doesn't
vigor.
want you hurting her people.
There you go.
You apparently don't care, though.
All right. Regular damage.
They look real terrible.
Are they down to 1 stat block?
They don't go down to 1. They go only down to 2 as their minimum.
Oh, right. I forgot. They go down to 1 minimum.
That's me.
All right. Well, they are going to go down swinging.
Hey, that's my thing.
They're going to use all 3 actions to lower long tridents and definitely not halberds. So Ivo and Erissos can both make reflex saves. Against 18 damage.
Okay, I'll take half.
Thingy. Basic reflex.
It also, yeah. Aha!
All right.
I'm doing damage to people. I, as a GM, am satisfied. That's a toxic relationship, people. And that is all 3 of their actions. Cademenes, bring us home.
Gedemini is just gonna get out here and start. I guess I'll draw my spear and just attack once. There
All right.
you go. Just a reg. Oh, that's a critical hit?
Oh, did you target the token instead of them?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, the token guy is just like all 10s. It's the default thunder.
Got it. Okay. Would 22 hit this guy?
22 does, in fact, hit. What's your
Okay.
minimum damage?
6.
Okay, yeah, they die.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you take out the last of the sea people. The elves come forward, are real apologetic, also very snooty. They're like, oh, we never liked him. Oh, he was always a terrible person. Yes, this definitely doesn't have anything to do with centuries upon centuries of really terrible leadership based on one guy having magical powers. That's certainly not a problem in our society.
It
All
seems
right,
like the
and
elves
that
are willing
is
to be revisionist about this piece of their history. So therefore, they're dead.
Very good. I was going to say, guys, all of the sea people had weakness to cold iron, which is why I gave you those cold iron weapons.
Yeah, I figured that, but
Yeah, I
that didn't
also
change
figured
about
that.
they were immune to my precision damage.
And I was like, why would I not Earth Spile?
Yeah.
All right.
What
Wait,
was the
wasn't
weakness like that?
I mean, I was
Rudar
already
was
hitting
attacking
weakness. I was
with
just
cold
kinda
iron
like-
the whole time. Wait, wasn't Rudar attacking with cold iron the whole time?
I was, but
He
I wasn't
never
attacking
attacked the
fish
troop.
people.
Oh, he never attacked the troop. Oh, I see. Yeah.
And he didn't get his cold iron spear until all the other
Right.
the other
People
sea
died.
people were dead. Yeah, I like the idea of the sea people as actual devils, sea devils. So
Mm.
Yeah.
Very neat.
All right,
for putting
so
this together.
that's
This was fun.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
it's pretty
glad
fun.
you guys had fun. That is the end of the one shot, everybody.
Oh yeah.
Kojo, we explained in the scenario that it is effectively cold iron, but it's actually ritualized bronze that's like smelted under a full moon with a bunch of sage and incense burnt, and so it had the same rules as cold iron, but was flavored as ritual bronze. Oh God! Somebody made the Rebus PQR. They should be C++ people.
Clearly.
All right. Did anybody have any last words? They can check out my YouTube channel, PsiPrime Productions. I'm going to be having hopefully the Starfinder overview up tomorrow, unless you're watching this later, in which case it should be up.
Subscribe to the people here. Also, if any
Yes.
Paizo staff are watching, I do need to still follow up because I haven't gotten review copies this quarter. It's
Same. I was excited because this is my first time that I met the requirements to get review copies.
right. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, their review copy system is a little jank.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily,
A
I had
little
heard that
inconsistent,
so I
yeah.
didn't have to go into it.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but you can't complain, right?
Right. I mean, it's free stuff.
I mean, like and as creators, like they're already so generous that like I
Right, yeah,
don't blame a
absolutely.
little bit jank. Like,
Mhm.
to be clear, none of us are mad about like, oh, they're not giving us our
No.
free stuff fast enough. We're all reasonable
Yeah.
enough people to know how that sounds.
Yep. All right. Did anybody have anything else? What did you guys like about the idea of the Bronze Age game? We got 20 minutes left. Let's do like a quick 10-minute. What did you guys like about the idea of the Bronze
Personally,
Age?
I loved that everyone had spears, which is something that typically doesn't get used often. I feel
Mhm.
like it's
Mhm.
in the typical fantasy setting, the mind just goes to the sword. So the idea that everybody has different weapons is just kind of like refreshing.
Yeah.
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 I just like the Bronze Age aesthetic. Like it's like
Yeah.
I just love the whole aesthetic. So
Mhm.
that alone was enough to make me want to join the one shot. And I was
Right.
hoping Sea Peoples would come up at some point.
I really like the idea of, Sea People's probably not a big cause of Bronze Age collapse in the real world, but we're in a fantasy world. I figured we might as well do it.
Yeah, proves
Yeah.
that.
I also just like hard faction systems where it's
Uh-huh.
like these groups want different things. And then there's kind of like the game of navigating between them and currying favor with
Right.
each. Hard to like do that in a one shot, but like, you know
Right.
what? You got pretty close.
So the just to peek behind the curtain, the rumors that you missed, because you only got the orcish rumor, which is that
Right.
they're trying to disrupt trade by like developing these like bone necklaces and stuff. Oh no, you also got the elven rumor, which was kind of the big one. The
the
dwarven
elven
rumor
got
was that Zerad Guildhand is desperate for control over the port city, and that while he's currently trying diplomacy, he won't hesitate to raise a whole city to the ground if he doesn't get what he wants with his new crazy insane magic, which is just bone dagger necklaces. Like, it's a rumor that the dwarves have about them. And then the humans are believe that the dwarves are going to just obliterate the entire dwarven or orcish ancestry for them, so that they don't have to deal with trading with the orcs, because they're the Mycenaeans and the orcs are the Assyrians who are on the other side of the map. So
Everybody hates the
like
dwarves.
they've had the least, all they've heard is like crazy insane war band, and they don't understand that they're an actual civilization.
Fair. Well, not fair, but
Yeah. Time to dice. Thraben, did you have a?
Yeah. So I think that building for a specific setting is sort of interesting in that it will often open up things you normally wouldn't take.
Mhm.
So, for example, lunge is a feat that I would almost never really be excited about on a fighter because you are probably just going to have a D10 reach weapon because
Mhm.
Right.
it's just so much better than everything else. And conceptually, I had in my mind, like, okay, in a lot of these fights, I will like lunge and I will make them walk up to me and waste their actions. That didn't
Right.
play out too much, but I absolutely needed lunge or I wouldn't be able to hit Hori when they were up on the roof. So like lunge did work when I normally would just completely ignore that feat.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's fun.
Yeah, I usually only see people take lunge when they're doing it to get the stance.
Right.
I saw someone do a lunge fighter, but they wanted to be able to hit while still having a shield, so they had a longsword lunge
Yeah.
fighter, and so they'd lunge and then raise shield.
Yeah.
So they are a super defensive fighter.
And I could see that. It's just that on
That's
my
fair.
super defensive fighters, I'm usually gravitating towards the combat grabs and the dazing blows of the world, going for more
Yeah.
aggressive
What, you
kind
like
of action
grapple?
denial. I mean, who would have guessed? Whoever plays a grapple character, everybody, stop the press, stop the presses. Holy shit, he's playing a grappler? What do you mean? Anyway, but no, seriously.
But no, I very much enjoyed it. I wish I could play an entire campaign in this setting.
This setting
It
is
was really
very
fun.
neat. I think I would play entire campaign of this setting.
Yeah.
It very much breaks away from your typical fantasy
Yeah.
setting.
I do want to
Which I-
call out some of my people on my YouTube comments called out there is an RPG that's set in the Bronze Age. I forget what it's called. RuneScape, something like that.
I think RuneScape is a video game.
That's an MMO, yeah.
It's Rune.
Mithras? Mithras? No,
Something.
not Mithras. Yeah.
Yeah, apparently there's a TTRPG that's set in the Bronze Age, and it has a bunch of like carving glyphs on things to make magic,
Oh, cool.
That's
which
cool.
is kind of what Pathfinder does.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's about
I've
it.
got
We should
some-
probably end a little bit early, give people a chance to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Sure.
Thank
Bye,
you
guys.
for joining
Bye.
us, everybody.
Thanks for GMing. Thanks for hosting.
Yeah. No
Bye, chat.
problem. I love.
See y'all next
Bronze Age
time.
stuff. Yep.
All right. I'll go ahead and click stop stream.